everybody. I don't know. Uh-oh. Nope, that's too loud. Okay, I'm hoping everything's sounding good. I know everything has been so wanky with StreamYards. I'm gonna finish up what we started last night. I think this is not gonna be a long live. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to couldn't get on here earlier like I had hoped. So um, we will go right into the intro, and then I will be back to say, hey, again. uh, and this time I'm doing the intro different to see if it will make a difference and it'll play better because it's been wanky, been real wanky. Ready? All right, load. Let me share screen. Hopefully it will work. Let me know if it's bad and I'll just shut it down.
Home in the valley, home in the city, home isn't pretty, ain't no home for me. Home in the darkness, home on the highway, home isn't my way, home I'll never be.
Thank God.
Burn out the night. Can't see no reason to put up a fight. I'm living for giving the devil his due. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. Time is the essence. Time is the season. Time ain't no reason. Got no time to show. Time everlasting. Time to play these sides. Time ain't on my side. Time I'll never know. Burn out the day. Burn out the night. Now I want to tell you what's wrong from what's right. I've seen suns that were freezing and lives that were blue. But I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. Burn out the day. Burn out the night. Can't see no reason to put up a fight. I'm living for giving the devil his due. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you. I'm burning for you.
All right, Sir Duke, you have got to lay down. I tell it on out of here, kitty. Come on, Dookie Doo. Hey, we'll get rid of this intro. I'm glad it played finally. Anyway, Sir Duke, seriously, do you want to co host tonight? Is that it? You want me to put you on camera? You going to talk to everybody? You going to mow mow? Huh? Hey, psst. Hey, you. You going to mow mow? You going to mow mow? He's a trip. He is a trip. This cat is beyond spoiled. Hey, everybody coming in. Hey, Thor. Hey, Captain Ganja, how are you? Hey, Mommy Yo. Hey, JC. Step not that step don't side eye me. You hear that, Sir Duke? You can't be side eyed nobody with them big old cat eyes. No, you can't. Hey, Sally Mae. Hey, Angie. And by the way, thank you for the pack of treats for Dookie. Sir Duke loves them, of course, and he thinks that I'm gonna continue feeding him as long as I'm alive. Not gonna happen. But he really enjoyed them, didn't you, Sir Duke? I really appreciate that. That is so sweet that somebody would take the time and the thought to send my Sir Duke a pack of treats. That's so sweet. Hey, whispers in the shadow. Hey, Angie. Hey, Mystery. We will be landing soon, and we will hope that you enjoyed your flight. Please tip your flight attendant, and when you're done tipping, please bring her back to fully standing. Oh my. Uh, hey, Britt. Hey, LFT. Good to see you. Hey, Odin girl. Hey, Teresa. Evie Marie's in the house. Look out. Oh, we got a tuxedo baby. Love the name. Jillian baby. Cool. Hey, Helen. Good to see you. Cash. Hi. And by the way, thank you. Hey, Naomi, for sending me SFS's songs. Pretty cool. Hey, voices. What do you want, sir? I'm not. Sorry, guys, the littles. I didn't make it 5 minutes in. It's almost bedtime, and they're sitting there picking with each other. But they were, please, just let me have a couple more minutes, please. Yeah. Good night. Good night. Nope. Okay. Hey, Phyllis. Keeping it moving. Hey, Be Still. Convict to counselor. Hey, hindsight 20. I can't read the little tiny print. 2026? Okay. Yeah, my eyes are bad. I need to go get real glasses. Hey, Chatty. Hey, Tia. Hopefully, this thing will stay charged. Don't you know, the one morning the school bus shows up on time and I can run over to Best Buy, my hubby gets called into work 4 hours early. I was pissed. But, what are you going to do? Work comes first. Hey, Break Time 5, good to see you. Hi, Steven's Adventure. Jules 23. Hey, Jessica. Lilith. Cool name. You guys. Mystery. Hey, Beth. These streets been on fire, people. Hey, MI16, Ministry of Defense, look out. We got the Ministry of Defense in the house. We're protected. These streets aren't settling down at all, are they? Not a bit. I put her to bed. She's already been out here twice because she knows I'm live. Hey, Aunt Carter. And she knows Daddy Frank's not here. So she's going to push it. 9-year-olds. Yikes. Just think I got to do that again. This one's going to be, he's got the 9-year-olds and she's getting ready to go into preteens. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Help me. Streets rarely go on fire these days. Building materials. Oh, my goodness. Earbuds not watching chat. Oh. Hey, Ava. Oh, I am not ready for oh, my banner. Thank you, Thor. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're gonna finish up with the thing in the wall because we didn't have much to go over that. Then we're gonna go be nosy. We're gonna go be as nosy as can be. And now I feel bad. What time is it? I got to let her up for the last 7 minutes. See, this is why they get over on me. Oh, let me tell her she can. Tell your sister to come out and finish the cartoon until 8:30, and then I'm tucking you all in. That doesn't mean you have to go in there and play. Just say, "Sissy, come here." Well, she can't hear you, buddy. Go tell her. Okay. I'm such a pushover. No, I'm not. I'm the strict one. But she really it ain't that bad. I mean, hey, BJ. She just sit and be quiet. That won't last. 30 seconds. Hey, beer can. 30 seconds I give it. Hey, casual art. Yeah, I do too. Sebastian's so lost in this. So lost in this. It's sickening. It's disgusting. It's nothing but about these idiots. Betty's made it all about her and all her crap, and the rest follow suit. So, Brittany J had an interesting chat last night. Everybody was in there. Nick, Tony, Betty. But Brittany don't even like Betty, allegedly, supposedly, by her own words. Yeah, Brittany will kiss anybody's ass if she thinks it's going to get her 5 more subs or 5 more views. Yep, she is now on the payroll. Oh, I wish I was. You think they'd give me some? Voices, you think they'd hire me? They could put me on the payroll. I mean, did her checks bounce? Because if her checks bounce, I don't want one. Do y'all ever have a boss where your check bounced? I did. Hey, Donald. I was actually the manager of, it was a personal care home. And the owner lived out of state. And hey, SD, he needed an RN because of medications and stuff. So, yeah, our paychecks bounced. I mean, they were as rubber could be. This was years ago. Uh-huh. Everybody's bounced. But you can bet that every one of the 12 residents, their family members or them, paid him. His checks didn't bounce now. Yeah, come to think of it, he still owes me $3,296 and some change. Yeah. That was 20-something years ago. 28 years ago. I think it's a total loss. And my dumb butt stayed there, even after my checks bounced a couple times, because someone had to take care of them people. They couldn't take care of themselves. But yeah, I left. I had no choice. Hey, Tina. It was just a job while I was going through school again because I had this thing with going back to school. Um, so, ooh, Sir Duke went in the house. Oh, he was eating. Anyway, Ange, I want a care package. Darn it! Come on. If you're sending Helen one, you got to send me one. Hey, Jim. Oh no, this was let's see, 6 weeks of not getting paid. Well, that's not true. He wrote the checks. They just were rubber. They bounced as like a bouncy ball. Yeah, never did make it right. Hey, Remy, never did make it right. But hey, sadly, the 12 residents either got put in the county home or went back with family that couldn't take care of them in the first place. And this was years and years and years ago. So, but yeah, hmm. I never did that again though. I never did a personal care home. I went back to the hospital and back to the ambulance service. Once was enough for me. And also, it was my license that was on the line. Yeah, the dude was a total fuck up. Um, let's just say he needed my RN's license to get his. Yeah. Anyway, that, like I said, was like 28 years ago, maybe longer. I may even be wrong on that. Hey, Jennifer. Um, I have not been around the YouTube streets a lot lately, as I've been telling you. And, last night was not fun to get uh, porn bombed. Didn't even make it worth the effort. And I still haven't edited that out. It, but I did look at it. It is like 2.3 seconds. That sucks that I'm going to lose everything on the live last night, the first one, for 2.3 seconds. Asshole. And people go around and do that shit deserve everything they get. Trolls don't have to do that. But I figured out why my overlay didn't go up. Remember, I told you I spent all that time with StreamYard's tech support. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, it'll go up now. I am seriously this weekend. I'm gonna try Restream, and if it's does the same thing, I will give their tech support one opportunity to fix it. If they fix it, I'm switching. If it plays good, the videos aren't choppy, I'm switching. I'm done. I've had enough of StreamYards. Okay, so where we left off yesterday with the thing in the wall. Hey, everybody coming in. Old Spanky came up. Griffney, of course. I don't think that woman does anything but YouTube. I couldn't do it. I mean, I like to listen to people. I like to watch people, but I could not spend I couldn't. I'm nothing would get done. My house wouldn't get cleaned. My family wouldn't get fed. My dog wouldn't get walked. My cat wouldn't get, I couldn't do it. I don't understand. Maybe I'm just not managing my time good. I don't know. I couldn't do it. And of course, we got none other than the spirit seeker, Mandy herself. She does tarot readings, but you got to pay to listen to them. Yeah, when you edit a video, if they don't have you edit it, now they want you to take it out, you don't lose anything. But if you edit it live, you have to save it for it to be taken out, and then it reposts as a video. I've done it before. But voices, maybe you know a trick I don't know, so I may be calling you. I can't believe it was 2 point something seconds. Oh my gosh. And dude, whoever you was, if you're gonna go around doing that, at least give us something to look at. Cause that was gross. It wasn't even nothing to look at. It was not exciting. It wasn't pleasing to the eye one little bit. I mean, you got a bunch of women here. If you're gonna do it right, dude. You know? Give us something to look at. What do you want now, Sir Dallas? What? What? Is it 8:30? I'm gonna start the video and I'm gonna tuck them in real quick. I'll drop the link, but I'm gonna be real careful. Okay, I'm coming, babies. I'm coming. I know you guys. It's your bedtime. You're actually up a little bit. Usually, I have you tucked in way by now. Yes, please do that YouTube thing. You know, you gotta. This isn't a me thing. It's a YouTube thing. You gotta hit that thumbs up, but it's a me thing to get you to subscribe. And hey, share it out. I'm gonna change my banner. I'm gonna put that in my banner. Make my banner bigger. I don't know. I like to spy on BJ, see what evil they are spreading lately. I can't take anymore. But sure. Hey Aries. There's my girl. I know it's you.
Hey, I promise
How are
it's.
you? Oh, I
I'm
knew
not,
it was you.
and I promise I will not show you my nibbledy bits.
Are you sure?
Positive.
It was such a disappointment last night. I mean, it
Oh,
wasn't even
listen,
worth
I
looking
got a,
at.
I got a phone call. I walked outside to have a cigarette. I come back in, and you were starting a new live. What the hell happened? And then somebody in chat said, "Porn bomb."
Yep. 2.3 seconds of it wasn't even nice. I mean,
was it a real live one or was it like one of those animated ones?
No, it was crotch area only.
Oh,
but it wasn't even a nice one.
interesting.
It's like, damn. If you're gonna do it, give us something to look at.
Like, be at least a Chippendales reject. And I'm not talking like the two little chipmunks from the Disney Channel.
Definitely wasn't a Chippendale. It was not a Chippendale. I've seen a few of those. That was not a Chippendale. Okay, I'm gonna start this and I'm gonna go tuck these kids in because they're tired.
Okay,
I'm coming right now, Sir Dallas. Gosh, you guys are bossy. I'll be right back. This is right where we left off last night.
Word being picked apart. Is it the best wording? No. Do I think she's a psycho bitch over it and she doesn't give a shit about, Sebastian missing? No, complete opposite. She's saying you can't just run that by me like it's a missing bearded dragon. We're talking about an entire child is missing. Yeah, I just knew something was going to happen where you were going to fuck up my time with our daughter. And here it goes. That's how I took it. How about you guys?
And that's how I took it too. And I can't believe, I can, but I can't believe that reaction. She has a punchable face? Like, really?
They're saying that about a domestic violence survivor, by the way, that she has a punchable face. I am disgusted and unsubbed one of you, by the way, that was a part of that video. I cannot believe
Yeah. First of all, Jay has lost it. She's not.
I don't even want to talk about. I don't even want to forget
But
them.
the other person, I just want to say this, and I'll shut up about it. But
We don't need to say
like,
no
yeah,
names,
let's
honestly.
just but let's just remember
They're
that this is the
striking
person
folks.
that genuine, like she literally accused Seth. No, I'm not even gonna say it. She accused Sebastian of being a predator. Okay, so we shouldn't be surprised.
What?
Consider-
What? Hmm.
Well,
Brittany.
I'm just gonna give this one a wide berth. I'm not even gonna weigh in on this.
Oh, Griffney. I'm gonna make you a t-shirt. Oh, by the way, since now I have a phone, again, I am going to go back into Teesprings and add that t-shirt. And last time I tried to do it, it wouldn't connect to my YouTube. It wouldn't connect the two. So I'm gonna try it again. If it don't work, I'm gonna blow Teesprings up. So then I'll need bail money. So everybody get your wallets out. And I don't even know where Teesprings is, but hey, you know,
Get up here, Tia.
I can send them. Is somebody backstage?
No, Tia said, "Oh, I'll weigh in. That's fine."
Okay, come on.
I'm just
Voices don't want to.
listen. I'm really trying to work on allowing people to be people, right? We can't control them, but actions have consequences. So that's just my. So
Yeah,
and on this one, listen. These are your this is what you do. I always, these are my 0 to 60 people. I can be at 0 and I listen to them and I'm at 60, right? So
I need to laugh. I really need to laugh.
I'm gonna just have to be cautious on what I said because yep.
I'm gonna, you know what I should do? Instead of the avatar I use, I should use an old picture from like 10 years ago and 15 years ago. And you know, they do it. Well,
And then run it through AI and see if it like tightens it up a little bit. Right?
How do you I don't even know how to
B
use
Tim's
them.
here.
I don't even know how to use any kind of AI program.
Oh, send me the photo. I'll fix it for you. B Tim's in the back.
Hey, B Tim.
Hey, what's up? How's things going today?
Good. How are you?
How was your day?
Hey, Patricia.
You wouldn't like to hear about my day. It's a very long day.
No, I want to hear about it. Did you get stuck on the train? Did the guy with the stick come back?
It's kind of work related. Can't really say it on a live stream.
Never mind then.
Yeah, it's one of those long days. I got back like about 2 hours ago. I got home, so it was very long.
Hey, Tia.
Crap on a stick.
Hi.
Right. Hey.
So what are you watching now? Hi,
We're
Tia.
going to finish that thing in the wall because she's got another stellar panel here of geniuses.
I see that.
I'm going to weigh in where Voices can't or doesn't want to. So I will
choosing to plead the fifth on this one.
Yeah, I'm really proud of you, by the way. Like, that's kind of amazing that you're doing this, but I'm not really proud of myself and I don't really care. So I'll take one for the team, Voices.
Oh, this is gonna be
I
good.
appreciate you.
Okay, here we go. Everybody, get ready. This is brilliance right here. This is like no other panel you will ever see or hear. And you will learn so much from these people. It's amazing.
GW said Sebastian mimicked SA onto others and blamed Seth.
No, she did not. Are we still talking about this? It has been proven wrong. You, of course. There's been post after post, video clip after video. No, you twisted it up to fit your narrative. That's not how it went down. Am I going to have to go dig that shit up again? Jesus.
Well, I corrected the other one that started the shit last night on Queens. And then I had to leave.
Queen was live last
Oh.
night?
Listen,
Did I miss a good one?
you missed a really good one.
I'm
And
going back to
I
play
was
it.
really proud because Voices was like, I have a question. Asked her a question. I don't want to ruin it for anybody. Hi, Cash. I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but she asked her question, and I was like, I put in back chat, bitch.
I call Queen, that was like the drive-by question where she just asks like her fucking killer shot and just drops it and just walks away. So I just don't.
Yes.
Are you an advocate? Have you been trained as an advocate? No. It's like
who's claiming they're an advocate?
Well, basically,
yes. Tell her, B Tim.
Well, I mean, probably better that you tell her because you were there. You know.
Okay, so Barbecue Lady apparently got a C&D and then had decided that she needed a $25,000 GoFundMe for a federal attorney.
You heard that right. 25.
So that wasn't a joke. I've been
baby.
told about it. I haven't watched a lot.
No, and she doesn't want to get into details why she's raising it. We haven't seen any lawsuit.
She can't speak on that.
Yeah, she hasn't been served with a lawsuit, and she's raising funds for this thing for a federal attorney. And I don't know why she's raising money for a federal attorney. And honestly, that just makes.
And in her GoFundMe description, she said, "Should no advocate ever be silenced?" Okay, so that tells me that you are trained in a proper capacity. Given that that's where I came from, I wanted to know what training she has, because if she's truly an advocate, there is a coalition of people behind her. But I didn't even get that far. I got like, fuck you. I don't got to answer any of your questions. I don't know who you are. Well,
what?
As I told that other woman, and I just realized this in this moment, as I told that other woman, I can be your worst fucking nightmare. Hi, I'm Voices. My name either leaves a really bad taste in your mouth, or you have some unforgettable moments with me. It's been like that my entire life. My name also ruins people's day. I know. It sucks. Imagine living in my body. But if you're going to claim that you are an advocate being silenced, there is a coalition that will help you. That is the whole point of being a fucking advocate. So I had a question. I asked it. Okay, you don't want to answer me. I didn't get even a chance before there was so much attitude that I had to mute and sit on my hands, because otherwise that would not have gone like it did.
Wow.
I think it's like, honestly, I think like Barbecue should not be raising money until she's hit with a lawsuit.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's just my opinion, because like you should just wait until the lawsuits hit you, if there's like an actual like legal action has hit you. And also, it's like, honestly, I'd be a little, I mean, like, I'm going to try to say this politely. I'm not particularly worried about Nick, but I'm more worried about Mr. Hong, because I feel like Mr. Hong has a rich family in China, and I feel like that he is the money. And that's why I feel like they might do a lawsuit if it's for good publicity to fuck with someone.
And I agree with that.
Oh, can I just say the coup de grace of the evening, though, was when she said, or you could buy one of my puppies. You have $20,000 puppies, but you live in a trailer? I beg your pardon, ma'am? Puppy mill much? Listen,
Why is
I have a
everybody an
purebred-
advocate who
I have a
doesn't?
purebred micro mini Chihuahua that I paid $200 to rescue. Done.
Why is everybody an advocate all of a sudden?
I'm an advocate for myself. I only give a fuck about myself. So
I don't. I was a foster mom for years, and I fought for to get the kids anything and everything I could, but I never considered myself an advocate.
That's not an advocate. That's advocating.
Exactly.
That's fighting for your own rights. An advocate is something different. Advocacy is what they're doing. Being an advocate requires a college degree. It requires 10,000 hours. It requires and continual education units, and you never
Yes.
get to turn off.
Well, and I started taking those classes, and I'm still doing it. Every once in a while I pop in and take some. And they're not difficult, but they're time consuming.
And
But why
that's
is
only
she
and all
raising
those
25K?
classes do is prepare you to be able to go in and do your volunteer hours at an actual licensed and accredited advocacy agency. Again, volunteer, not paid.
Yep. Well, and the other thing that I would like to state is learning and taking those classes means that I have been doing things incorrectly. I've been learning about that too. I've been giving too much away. I haven't done things the right way. There's lines that you have to draw in the sand that I'm not good at drawing. And I have learned. I've had to learn that I don't do things the right way. You think you are, but you're wind up enabling and not advocating. And
your job is to remind the person that you work with what their rights are. Your job is to know the rights, and your job is to remind them and to stand there. And when they come to you in tears, your job isn't to fix it. Your job is to say, yep, I understand. You're to be a hand holder. And you remind them of their rights, and they have to make an informed, consented decision. And so many people out here don't get it. They don't get it.
Well, as a fixer,
she
does
understand the chances of them being able to get anything federal is slim to none.
No, I mean, I don't think it's going to go through federal. I mean,
it's not a far reach.
I mean, I think
they'd have a hard time with that.
Yeah, no, I mean, they could pay for it. The thing is, you got to worry. I don't think they would ever win a lot of this stuff that they're doing. But the thing is, you have to worry about the cost associated with defending yourself, or the cost associated with going to court with these people. And that's what you got to worry about with that. And that's why
if you're not even going to court yet, how can you raise money if you don't even know you're going to go to court?
I mean,
that's the problem. And using a missing child and saying you're an advocate, because if you're truly an advocate, there is a coalition that will back you, because that's the whole point of being an advocate, is to keep things from being silenced and knowing your rights. This is like, this woman didn't think this through. I'm not okay with it.
Yeah.
Well, Queen's reaction was brilliant, by the way. I lived for her reaction. She was sketched.
She was sketched from the get-go. Store before all this. Jeez, oh man, I wish I would have.
Yeah, you
Payday
could probably
can't come soon enough.
But I guess that's your sidebar. That's your sidebar of the day.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, we could continue on down this path. I mean, SF Investigates was on with Clue and Jay today on Clue's panel. There was, she was also on with Rabbit.
Yeah, didn't what do you mean she was on with Rabbit?
SF was on with Rabbit the other day.
I thought you meant barbecue late. I was like, wait, okay.
No.
No, that's not going to happen.
My brain I was like, what?
Can I ask an honest question, please? Sure. Why did we not beat him? I don't think I like your tone tonight, sir.
Uh-oh. You're in the doghouse.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding, B Tim. No, I'm actually asking this because I don't remember. But why did we not respect and like SF Investigates during Kylie Rodney, but now he's okay? And that's not to say that he's not okay and wasn't okay. I'm genuinely asking.
No. There was a mixed feeling. People liked him, but there was some disagreements for like, there was one point there was a disagreement between Gray Hughes and SF because of the disagreement of the image. But I think there was people that liked him. Like I was okay with him. I was pretty neutral with him. There were some people that were sketched out by him because they looked into his, they were like, oh, he's not good here and here. But generally, I never heard like there was like a huge controversy of people like, oh my God, SF's the worst. Because generally, like Kylie Rodney's family were very close to him, and he was like literally there. Also, like, you have to realize another thing is like people liked AWP at that time, so there might have been people that thought that he's being kind of a scumbag to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That makes
So there was like bias. Like there was like AWP at one point was like the gold standard. Like you couldn't talk anything bad about AWP. They were loved. They were absolutely loved. But Jerry is a petty piece of shit. But you can start seeing it start coming out during the Kylie Rodney case. For instance, when he did his members only live stream about like the dive, he went to every single channel that tried to play it and do like commentary to stop it. He went to channels that had no more than like 50 people in the chat. I remember it was like Burn It Proof. She had like 50 people in the chat, and he was literally in the chat saying, I'm going to strike this down. I'm going to strike it down. And she just dropped the link for him because she didn't believe that was him. And he's like, he literally yelled at her for having that up. And then he's like literally flying from chat to chat so people wouldn't play the video, and jumped on Zav Girl and says, well, you're doing it the proper way. You just still it and you're just using stills and you're not playing the video, and you're doing the proper way. Like he's a very petty man.
That's not
the proper way is the 19. Well, okay, I'm looking at it right here. Fair use commentary, section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976.
His channel had like 1 million subs, so like he could talk to someone on YouTube. Like he could strike your channel and fuck with you, even though like you're doing fair use, you're reviewing his video.
He would do it just to be petty. Yeah.
Wow.
And if you're like a 2,000, 3,000 sub channel, and you get struck by like a 2+ million fucking channel, you're donezo, bro.
Agreed. Okay.
Hey,
Thank
everybody,
you for clearing that up.
Hey, J-Dog. Hey, Patricia. Hey, everybody coming in. Straight Talker. Kick Rocks.
That's incorrect. Because
Tiffany.
I've been struck by like NBC. I've been struck by Brene Brown. I've also been hit for spam, scams, and deceptive practices for playing Brene Brown's TED Talk and pausing and using fair use.
Also,
all happened that I had to I had to take my time out. And then I think I lost. I think they took the video down. Whatever. Wasn't like but even the bigger channels, like once their content's off of it, and as long as that's not your third strike, you'll be fine.
Oh, by the way, I mean, like, also he had haters. SF had haters because Brian Upchurch as well.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I remember that. Yep. Okay. Wow. But again, hey, everybody coming in. If I missed you, I'll catch you in chat. Skull Girl, PJ, and whoever's in the bushes who got gifted memberships. You know who I'm talking about.
Not a surprise, but okay. That's
Why
disgusting.
did she think that picture of her sticking her tongue out is cool? Gross. No one wants to see your tongue, lady.
This is disgusting, you guys. And these.
Ugh.
That's a snake tongue. Slither, slither, slither. Like, snake in the fucking bushes.
That's why she should stay in the wall. I keep telling everybody some things are not meant to be released from the wall.
These are the very people that run their mouth about me every chance they get and say how disgusting I am. They just said a domestic violence survivor deserved to be punched. No, hold on.
Number one.
That's not what was said. No.
Do not know if she is a true DV survivor, number one. And number two, from what I've been able to find, she was the one doing the hitting. Okay. Number three, that's not how it was said. You're twisting it just like the rest of your little brilliant panel here does. And girl, you have no room to be talking about nobody.
She thinks Rhodes Scholar is spelled ROAD.
Oh my God.
No, that's what happened to her. She was rode hard and put up wet.
Put away wet. Oh, hell yeah.
Or she looks like 50
Oh
50
my
miles of
God.
bad road.
Oh, she does. She does.
Me not make up anything now. They said she had a punchable face. I guess they're right because her face was punched in numerous times.
And
Just the
you know
report on
this.
that.
Where did you, and where's the proof of this?
Yeah, like where's their police report? If someone's assaulted and beat up and they're like a victim of domestic violence, where's the report of this abuse? Because I'm like, am I like the only one that doesn't? Joey says, do we miss the report that Nina was abused? Like, was there a police report or something?
She showed nothing.
I
And
don't
I don't-
believe any proof has been shown.
No, none. Zilch.
She can claim it, but they need to make sure that they're addressing it, the alleged abuse.
I mean, like, no offense. I mean, like, I don't see any proof of it, of that abuse they're trying to say. There's no proof. But do you know who has proof of being abused? Katie. And you guys go after her every day.
Yeah.
She was groomed. I'm in, like, that's my opinion. She was groomed. And there's other allegations that are very fucking bad that I can believe. And I'm not going to repeat them on the panel because obvious reasons. It's your panel. I don't want to get you in trouble on your panel. But I think like she was abused and you guys go after her on a
Hold
daily
on, Miss Kim.
basis.
Hold on. She doesn't have to prove her abuse to you. No, ma'am. She don't have to prove it to anybody. But what she did is right when this child went missing, she took her self-serving ass up on a stranger's panel to character assassinate the stepfather because she's in the middle of a nasty custody battle. Then she proceeded to try to get said YouTuber to testify during the custody hearing.
Also, technically, if she dumps on YouTube to talk about her abuse and all that, she's lodging an accusation against Chris. So, yes, she does have to prove it.
Yeah,
I'm
you just
sorry.
sit there and talk and show some receipts. If you had all this happening, you never once filed a police report. You never once told anybody. You never took a picture. Come on. You know what?
I'm sorry. You're accusing a man of a pretty harsh thing. I think abusing a woman is a pretty harsh thing to do. Is a very despicable and disgusting thing to do. And you're accusing a man of abusing you, and you're going on a public platform. And I think you should prove it at that point. You should show a police report. You should show something. But instead, you go on the platform. You go at an opportune time during the worst time of this family's fucking life. A kid's missing, and you decide to use it for your opportune time. Now, Granny stated, "Oh wow, she's got a punchable face." Well, I mean that she got mad, and she said something out of anger because she saw this lady laughing and smiling and using a missing kid's case to go at this family, and also apparently, you guys
She
have no
ruined
issues.
her vacation.
Yeah, so I mean, like,
No.
Granny said something out of
Thank
anger.
you. Yes, ruined the vacation. That's
Yeah.
why this woman was mad. I can fully understand anybody that's ever been in a charged custody battle or supported a loved one through a charged custody battle would have that same type of emotional response. And that's exactly what this woman came on the platform to do, was
Yeah.
cause an emotional response so people would automatically vilify the stepfather of a missing child.
Exactly.
Dog
Yeah.
whistle.
And in my opinion, those clips that were put out, that's who she really is.
Yeah, and for
That's who
instance,
she really is.
I mean, like, it's really messed up that people just immediately believe this lady. She's like accuse someone of a horrendous thing, which is abuse. If you abuse women, that's pretty fucking bad without receipts. And that's kind of fucked up, in my opinion. It's really, really fucked up. It's character assassination. It's opportune. It's for publicity, you know, for your own little agenda that you're trying to do. And honestly, if this, I mean, like, if this Chris was so bad, why is she like fucking jumping into the situation with him? Like, I just don't get the idea. I just don't get it, in my opinion. But I don't. She has to prove. She has to give some sort of proof when she says something like that.
When you go on a panel to assassinate someone's character right when they're going through something really awful, on top of going through a nasty custody battle, bring a little bit of receipts, not just some fake tears.
I would,
my opinion.
And that's what I would say for anyone, because it's really fucked up. And for these people to sit here, there'd be true crime channels and say, okay, so where's, you know, and don't ask her, like, where's your proof? Do you have a police report? Do you have some kind of picture? Do you have something that would prove that this abuse actually happened? No, they just immediately believe her, and they completely shit on Katie, who has proof of her abuse, because she was 12 years old when Mr. Rogers met her when he was 24, or when 22 years
22.
old. 22. I corrected myself.
Oh,
immediately,
he's
don't worry.
really limping.
Oh, you talking
Okay,
about
they
your dog?
met when she
Yeah,
was
aw.
12. Now,
Yeah.
when did he decide that he was
Oh, I
going
have some
to
drama.
marry her?
14.
14.
Oh my God. Who
They
looks
didn't
a
have-
14-year-old and says, that's going to be my wife?
Yeah,
Wait.
that was the state.
Listen, Jennifer McFarland, you're not the only one that believed her at first. That's something, that's a takeaway from this, that we need to remember how how these events transpired, so that when that same emotional response is elicited from us, it's going to cause us to be like, what the fuck? Why do I feel like this? Where, like, this is also good knowledge to gain going forward, so that the people that have the power, the viewers, the watchers, all of that, we're aware that we're crossing lines into people's lives, and they're real people. And why do we know these details about them? Because people are invading their world and their lives.
Yeah. So, now, you know what I mean? Like, and there's allegations that she, you know, there was a miscarriage or a situation, or was abortion apparently by SF said of a 15-year-old. Now, I'm not sure if that's another 15-year-old or that was when Katie was 15. I don't know. But like, it's very fucking, in my opinion, I believe what a lot of SF says, and SF doesn't say things that are just unfounded without some research going on. So
I know, but I wish he wouldn't have talked about that. I feel like there's an element of privacy there that.
Yes, if you're a woman that's ever gone through loss of a child, you ever had to make the choice to terminate, that is something that is even beats him repeating it. Like, those of us that have gone through it, I'm sure there was a cringe. Like,
but you know what? It's not just, I mean, like, it's a terrible situation that goes through it, and that's a very terrible situation, but it's also a crime. It's also a crime.
Chico says, man,
Well-
look, if someone or one of my exes put abuse allegations out about me, I'm going to ask for proof. If you don't have any proof, then don't drag my name through the mud because you're mad at me.
Because if that allegation is true, that is a crime. And that is a crime that he got away with.
Hey, everybody coming in. Hey,
And that is
Pineapple. Hey,
correct.
Southern.
I got the best sidebar ever. Did y'all see that Karen Reed hired Whitey Bulger's former attorney?
No, I know. I was
No
losing
way.
it. I was like, why does she need more attorneys now?
All of a sudden, I just realized who I was on panel with. The four, like, we've all watched the Karen Reed stuff together. Yes, Whitey Bulger's former attorney. Sorry, that was my total ADD
See,
moment.
Tim has been up here this whole time and hasn't mentioned that. That is huge news.
I seen that, and everyone was making a big deal. I'm like, listen, I mean, that makes perfect sense. They did that with that other trial that they do that with like this. So like when they realize they need to get the big guns. But honestly, I would rather have an ex-mob attorney than a guy that represents rapists and peas. You know what I mean? Just saying.
Well, do you know anything about Whitey Bulger? Because he's kind of a gross dude who did.
He's a
those
gross
things.
dude. That's true.
Yucky.
he was kind of a the names that you threw out there. He did those things.
Okay, well then that's bad too.
He
Okay.
fits into those categories. Yes, the P's and the R's.
Oh,
Yes.
Yep.
jeez. But anyhow, I think
16-year-old girl.
Oh, incorrect. He's defending the state. I'm sorry. He's the prosecutor.
yeah, I thought that was the prosecutor. I
Okay,
missed our turn. Yeah, he's
okay.
not representing Karen Reed. Karen Reed has enough attorneys. She has like
I'm sorry.
fucking 7.
It's against Karen. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's against Karen.
Mm-mm-mm.
All right,
Wow.
let's continue with
Yeah,
that.
let's
You
get
wanna-
into this.
Good fucking
Oh,
goal.
wait a minute. Hey, everybody coming in. Tiffany, Pineapple Icicle Tree, Kodo, Gray Pearl, Flora Gal. Hey, everybody. If I fit to be tied.
Oh,
I'll catch you in
sidebar,
chat.
sidebar. Kodo did a really good video, by the way. I happened to catch it today on the barbecue lady stuff. Just saying.
If Kodo don't mind, I'll show it.
It was good.
I always watch Kodo stuff. She always makes good videos.
Just, I don't mean to announce another channel. I apologize.
No, I
But-
don't mind. I don't mind. Y'all can drop Kodo's
I
link. You
haven't-
can drop Chico's link. You can drop voice link. Drop them.
I haven't seen the videos yet. I was like, my day I spent trying to put fires out. It sucked. It was all on phone and email, and it sucked.
Oh.
But nothing's on fire. You don't see me. You don't smell me smoking, do you?
Job well done then.
All right, let's hear the men's opinion.
Sorry.
here. No, you're fine. I love it. You're fine.
Oh, and that's who I can't be friends with people said to that. I can't.
I don't know how anybody could support that.
That's
Like-
ridiculous.
Support what? Share? Go back to the wall. Girl, you sent inappropriate pictures to the father of a missing child to try to get him to confess to you.
Well,
You're gonna judge her off of a few second clip after like
That-
mm-mm.
That's crossing the line. That is actually crossing the line.
There, you run your mouth about me again, you psycho bitches.
For
Oh,
your
that's
kids.
Oh my
a
God,
whole
that
new low.
That
Oh,
is
you
rich.
think-
that's crossing the line. What I did.
Unblurring Tony Raji's body.
Like, let me
That
finish.
wasn't crossing the line, but this is
Yeah.
crossing the line.
Reading
Yeah,
a
you kinda-
victim's essay report online, giving her social security number and everything out.
He kind of
No.
shot my.
I need to know where the
but whatever.
line is. I don't think I know where the line is. She's blurred it so much.
Oh my
Yeah, I mean,
Lord.
you
By
got.
the way, I have a video that's like 15 seconds that I need to
You
give
can
you
talk
about
over.
Brittany. Oh, I'm sorry.
Like I'm wondering, I was muted for a moment. No, it's fine. You continue. I thought I was muted for a moment.
I apologize, B. Tim. I
Yeah.
was very rude. That's sincere.
is
I'm not
gonna
being an
get
asshole. I
rich.
really am sorry.
That's cool. It's cool.
I talk about my
Right.
kids. Yeah. I mean, this is
Yep.
this is the this is what they call content. All right. Y'all, that's disturbing. Listen, that's just I forgot that was said, but yeah, I mean, that I can't believe that. And that went on. Like I stopped it. There was still another minute to go of them talking about her disgustingly.
I'm not surprised. You lose faith in humanity. People on YouTube.
That's horrible. And I got this whole like warning before we even play this video too, because it's a clip from GW's channel. But I wanted to put it out here first. It's a clip of Stephen Crabtree talking, and I did not clip this so that anybody could be attacked or talked bad about. This is just an example that
Mhm.
hopefully we can learn from. That's why I
Good
clipped it.
point. Yeah.
Right.
But
Because
you need to be clipping the thing in the wall. You need to be clipping Spanky with the bad morgue makeup and Gripney below you. And then clip yourself, honey. Because y'all been blaming and attacking the Proud Puts for months.
this is, I don't do drama. You guys know that. I don't like drama. It's very rare that I say something. If I think
You don't do drama. Okay. Then you need to exit left away from Gripney's panel, Spanky, and the thing in the wall. Because they're all drama and misinformation. Heck, outright lies.
I think I'm going to say too much. I walk away because it's hard for me to bite my tongue sometimes. But this is just an example of how rumors get stated as facts when they're not facts. So and that's the whole point of this. So, you know, choose your words wisely, I guess, is the point of it. Okay, I'm going to hit play here. I got to unmute it. All right.
I'll just kick you down so I can finish
Dog
talking.
said Sean. Dog said Sean.
Well, Sean
That's what we
Seth.
go with now.
But we
Yeah.
do know that Hung made a statement that Seth is getting ready to lose his job. Seth hasn't worked in 7 months.
Sean.
Right. Jennifer Koffendorfer is also close to Tony. Tony used to talk about how he talks to her daily. Right. And you can tell when she went on and pushed her stupid agenda.
I can't stand these people's voices anymore.
I know. I'm so sorry. And
Seth was not
it's hard to
fired.
see here
I
at
can't
the
stand
bottom.
seeing
This
images
is
of your
vanished and
fucking.
corrupt with Stephen. That's Stephen Crabtree. He said Seth was fired in all capital letters. Okay. This
Who
is
is
false.
this? I've
Before
never seen that. Vanished and corrupt
Stephen-
with Stephen. Who's this person?
That's the guy who
I can tell you with 100% certainty, they are not holding a job for 7 freaking months. All right.
I mean, they're so sick of people's voices, but they're going to sit here and review it for fucking 3 hours. And Cher is not a drama channel. Brittany J is not a drama channel. Bandy's not a drama channel. Justin's not a drama channel. No, you're drama channels, guys. You're crama channels. Stop pretending not to be crama channels. You're not above it. And also, you bashed of the fucking Chris and Katie without any fucking proof. And honestly, let's be real. The guy's probably not returning to his work. He's out for fucking 7 months. He's making like, oh, my shoulder hurts. We know what time it is. He's probably going to claim disability at this point. There's no way he's coming back.
And if it was not a work-related injury, they're not going to pay for it.
Yeah. But he can still claim disability, Social Security disability.
Not with a bad shoulder. Good luck with that one.
Yeah, you could. If you got it good enough, you'll be denied first, but you might come back.
with Tony at first. He was partners with Tony, and then he turned against Tony and flipped sides.
No, he was never partners with Tony. Him and Tony actually talked on the phone a couple times. That's about the extent of that. And he didn't flip. They actually went at him because he wouldn't go along with their narrative. Get your facts straight.
He said
He's
he
also
went
the one
down
that
to the
came out.
police department and said
Oh,
he said he spoke to the police. They took him in a room and they spoke to him about something about Katie's mom, wasn't it, or something? I
about
don't.
Sebastian talking to Katie's mom.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then about Sebastian being caught on video or something somewhere.
This guy wasn't even on my radar till now, y'all. The chat's like snake Crabtree. Holy.
shit.
And you didn't do your homework because he told the truth. He owned up to it. And guess who was spinning that narrative? None other than Tony.
So, Voices Behind the Wall had no idea who Crabtree was, but yet knows everything about this case. Like, he's been around for a little bit, lady. He was in the original group with Tony. A lot of people know who he is. He was actually there. He was actually searching. You know, just saying. I don't get it.
Anyway, hey, everybody coming in. Please hit that thumbs up. You know, that's a YouTube thing. Hey, Nana's Love. Hey, Weekly Waters. Also, if you're not subbed up, sub up. We also have poolside memberships. You can be a misfit like the rest of us.
Shit. See,
Shit, we
I
found
don't
out some
go with the
last-
fuckery. Really, I just try to stay out of it, y'all.
We found out something last night. There's a Mary Crabtree who is best friends with Chris's mother, right? She's a realtor. And all I said was,
no connection, you dumbass. You tried to make it seem like there was. Brittany.
I wonder if there's a connection between Mary Crabtree and Stephen, because I've been looking, right? The next day he goes on another panel and he says that I doxed his mother. Okay, so he actually confirmed that she's his mom.
Confirmed.
So Chris's mom is best friends with this guy's mother. And he worked alongside Seth in the beginning and claimed to have not known Chris. I don't know how that's possible. If that's really his mother, there's a lot of weird things going on in this case that we need answers for.
He's been on TikTok a lot, but he has a YouTube channel.
I gotta do TikTok more. That's what it is. Yeah.
On his YouTube videos, he's the one that's been taking his boat out and using his radar thing to look under the water and all of that. So
Not radar.
I've watched a couple of his
sonar.
videos,
It's
but he's been
sonar.
panel hopping. And
Shit.
He hangs out with the girls. He hangs out with the girls. If you're not like a girl or a gay guy, you don't hang out with girls. Okay.
What?
Oh my God, no. He has his own channel.
He has a wife.
He has a wife. He has a child. He has his own channel. He has come over to share what he has and share what he does. And he does it on his own channel. Justin, shame on you. Shame on you.
I mean, that's kind of fucking weird thought process. Yeah, guys don't hang out with women unless they're gonna bang them. It's like, okay, bro, why don't you go back to the 80s, idiot? It's like, really? Only gay guys and women hang out with women. Okay, bro. Okay. I think you need to probably educate yourself, sir. Sound pretty ignorant. Just saying, Mr. Justin. Pretty ignorant statement from Justin.
Not surprising, but
not really surprising. I mean, the guy, this is the same fucking fool who's done pretty despicable things in the past, in my opinion. Well, that's not even my opinion. That's actual fact. He's done, I think, trying to unblur an image of a deceased child, a 16-year-old child for YouTube views is a pretty despicable thing. And also doxing and showing the social security number.
Let's not forget let's not forget Jose. Rest in peace, sir. Like, I mean, he was there. Justin was on the ground floor for all the bullshit. He's part of the reason it's like it is out here, in my opinion.
And he thinks he did something good because he bought the man a pair of boots, allegedly.
Yeah, the guy's
love. I get it. I totally get it. I've been, honestly, me coming live has actually saved my sanity this last week. Voices knows where I'm coming from. You're always welcome here, and I'm glad you feel that here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, this is the only thing that saved my sanity this week. This is the only thing that saved my sanity has been YouTube.
And by the way, Justin, you doxing a victim of SA on a live stream and had to be guilted by Ichabel to stop it, and it took you 24 hours to remove the information from your YouTube channel, which showed her social security number, her home address, her email, her name, her date of birth,
everything.
Driver's license.
You also stood out there and Quentin Simon. By the way, Cher, do you remember Quentin Simon? This was the idiot that was standing in front of the fucking house in which you were against, by the way. Why are you sharing a panel with the motherfucker who, you're supposed to be Billy Joe's friend. You're good friends with Billy Joe, but you're sitting on a panel with a guy who fucking tormented Billy Joe for fucking almost a month. And you're like, oh, these people, I can't stand these despicable people. Well, how about you grow a motherfucking spine and not sit on a panel with the guy who just basically did all that shit? Okay? Am I the only one?
the enemy of my enemy is my friend, and he's not doing that currently. So, and he brings really good views, and I'm needing to get Christmas money because it's that time of year. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, I don't even want to think about that. Oh dear Lord.
Is she exploiting Billy Joe still?
You know what? But I'm just saying, I don't know if she's doing it now, but like the fact is that this was, remember, did Cher forget that they were like, she was like, oh, these people are the worst. They're treating
yeah,
Billy Joe terribly. This guy was there. He
Cher,
was there.
Cher had her logo on the banner on the gate.
Oh God, that was awful. I remember that.
I mean, and
I
this
just
is,
remember the exploitation and the mommy,
Yep.
you know.
I mean, this man had the worst tank top I have ever seen a man wear. It was super tight around his belly. He had a huge belly. I was sitting there. I was
That's
like,
when we
Jesus.
were calling them the Fupa twins.
The fupa, it was like a see-through tank top, and then you saw like he was like a belly. It was like so bad, so bad.
Yeah,
But-
Chico, he did. Over Ickmill got on him about reading and showing all that information on that victim. He sure did. It's crazy. Yeah, I remember that. Him and Molly were the Fupa twins. Mm-hmm. Gross. I would not share a panel with any of these people. Sorry, I just wouldn't.
Funny
The
little
point
side
of this
note.
part-
The butt picture.
Mohawk said he claimed that they had a whole spread of food out for him when he got to the TBI.
What?
No, that's
is this
bullshit. That was
guy?
never said.
He's married.
Yes,
I
he's
guess they
married.
rolled out the red carpet too, right? Are we going to hear that next?
Right.
You are stupid enough to run with something like that. That was never said. In fact, some of the things you're claiming was never said. Maybe you should do a little research before you go live and run your damn mouse. Idiots.
Ooh, okay, so in this part right here, he comes in chat. He was talking before this, but then as soon as Granny said something about Seth being, losing his job or whatever, that's when he says Seth was fired. Okay, now we're going to keep going because he says
And
more.
do you know that he wasn't? Because I can tell you one thing, they're not going to hold a job that long. Doesn't matter what you got going on. They need people to work the jail parking lot.
Well, unless you might be out on under investigation for time clock punching in and out, or maybe contraband smuggling, or I don't know, what are the other things that might cause an investigation at work? But I don't know. That's just what it seems to be the consensus around these streets have said. But these three aren't even taking any of that into consideration.
And what they're not telling people is when Sebastian went missing, from what I understand, he was already out of work, off of work. Allegedly.
That is the newest for the timelines. That is exactly how that is looking. I think that our community as a whole has come together and put a lot of great information out there, and it's kind of crazy.
Kodo says, I think Seth has a big problem with his job, and my opinion is based on his lawyer having to contact his work's lawyer to get a timesheet. Wow. Cher uses anyone who is in a difficult position to gain subs and money, even her partner. Poor guy, she has no integrity whatsoever. That I agree with. If he still was an employee, in my opinion, he would just log into his app and print it out. This is
Unless your access was restricted.
Well, hold on. Actually, that does make a little bit of sense if he's out on disability. Which I'm assuming he's probably out on disability at this point.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't a work injury, so he wouldn't.
It doesn't matter. You can be out on disability, and it doesn't have to be a work injury.
Yeah, but you have to have, in order to get disability for whatever you're going through. You have to be
I'm a
out
licensed
of work for
broker. You go
1
ahead.
year.
Tell
You
me.
have you can get it as long as you can prove medically that you are going to be out of work for 1 year, 12
That's not
consecutive
true.
months.
That is not true.
That's how they do it here.
There's
Nope,
also
that's
short-term disability.
That's
Yeah, that's
right.
what it
There's
is.
short term
Oh, you
and
mean
long
through his
term.
employer? I'm talking
Yeah.
about through the
Yeah,
government,
through his
like
work.
Social Security disability. Yeah, I
No,
don't
we're talking
know.
about through the
My family
employer.
members were prison guards and they didn't have the ability to be out. My brother died from leukemia. He was a sergeant, and his short-term disability did not last long.
Well, short-term disability is just that, short term.
Mhm.
It can be max 12 weeks, 26 weeks, usually is the absolute max. And then you would transfer to long-term disability, which is
Yeah.
less money, but longer term.
Yeah, that didn't.
So
Yeah.
that's the difference. And yes, that would make sense if he was on disability, and he is trying to whatever. I'm not even going to say what he's
Yeah.
trying, but that would make sense that he was trying to get his timesheet from his attorney or their attorney, which is weird, but
Yeah.
it does
There's
make sense
just
that he's on
something
disability.
really fishy about the whole situation. I've been saying that since day one. I have too many relatives that work in the prison systems in multiple states, and something's just not adding up.
Well, just so you know, I am licensed in Florida as well as some other states. But that would make sense. Just so you know.
I know that a lot of
And I mean, not prison, but
coworkers gave
like,
up their time.
but they were given that money back,
Yeah, but it was ended
or
up
their
going
time back, I should say,
Yeah.
not their money.
Anyway, I gotta go. You guys have a good one. Bye.
Bye. Wow.
Bye, B Tim.
Bye.
Oh, bye. I just got work tomorrow. You guys have a good one. Bye.
You too, Tim. Thanks for coming up.
Oh, I feel like I pissed him off tonight. Oh boy.
Nah. B Tim
What
goes
happened?
he
I
at
had
a
to take a
certain
phone
time at
call.
night, B Tim's done with YouTube. Doesn't matter
Yeah,
where he's at, he jumps down. He sticks to it.
But yeah, that's anyway.
That's a whole, like I said, something just from the get-go, something about the whole situation just didn't sit right with me. I don't know. Anyway, let's
I
hear
leave
what
to take one phone call and somebody lights fires all over the place. Way to go. But I appreciate you taking over my job. Hey, look, Tia kept to her word. She said she was going to do the things I didn't tonight. So there we go.
Yeah, great.
All right, let's hear these. Just the brilliance of this panel is just mind blowing.
And saying, "Oh, we're getting threats of RAPE, and we know where it's all coming from, and blah blah blah." Was he absolutely? Do you have a minute to come up, Stephen? I'd love to hear. I know we keep hearing that, but I don't know if it's true.
Okay, right there. Sorry, I didn't get it paused in time.
I know we keep hearing that, but I don't.
Right here, he commented again, and he said he wouldn't go back to work. Okay, so he's stating these things in the chat as if they're factual information. Like he knows, like he's a local. So people believe, well, he's saying he got fired because he wouldn't go back to work.
Okay.
That's how I take it. You know, because he says Seth was fired, he wouldn't go back to work. So he's about to come up on panel. And
Okay.
we're going to find out the truth here.
Okay.
I don't know if it's true.
I don't know how. Is that Stephen Crabtree?
Yes. Oh man, that's
But
funny.
no, thank you for letting me come up.
Yeah,
I
of
just,
course.
I,
How do you
I
know
can-
that Seth did lose his job? Do you know that for certain?
yeah,
Yeah?
dude, his own mother said that.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so
That's right. His mother did say that. He's right about that. She did say that.
And if he were under investigation for something, that could be why he wouldn't have access and have to go through an attorney to get said records.
Yeah. But I remember when his mother said that.
Yeah, dude. His own mother said that. Okay.
Yeah,
Now,
man. His own
the way
mom.
he's saying it is like he talked to Robin himself, right? Like Robin told Stephen Crabtree.
Yeah,
She told everybody. She posted it. What are you talking about? It was in her post. I don't know if she talked to him privately. Don't care. It's the lady posted it though.
That's what
not
I
fair because he
gathered.
wouldn't go back to work, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this was he came up on panel several minutes later. So if you were in the chat or you stopped watching right after he said that in the chat, then you would run with it. Yeah, he got fired. Crabtree said so. You know, like he's local. He knows he's down there. So if people didn't hang out and hear him come up on panel and say what he's about to say, then you would take it and run with it as a fact. And it's not a fact.
Well, just like people have been saying that
We see you, Violet. Welcome in. Hey, Betty's pigtails. Hey, everybody coming in.
Seth was gone for 2 or 3 hours, that he was working in the parking garage, and that he was wheeling drugs in the jail.
No, I never heard specifics.
Not that, but I like it's been stated possible contraband.
Contraband, right?
Like,
Not.
I love
specific.
I love how Justin like gets his like that is considered contraband, but he goes a little too specific, right?
Very.
He works. He doesn't.
Right.
He doesn't work in a parking garage. He doesn't sleep on the job, and he
And
certainly
you know
doesn't.
this because you're there. You know him personally. You've been there working side by side with him. He does work in the parking garage. Yeah, Justin, that's exactly what his duty was. That was his station.
Now
Doesn't
I kind of
matter.
understand. I kind of now understand why these guys had the people in their chat that they had last night.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to review that tomorrow because I haven't watched the whole thing. But I'm going to do something I rarely ever, I don't think I've ever actually done it. But we're going to review the chat since they like
I
to
gotta
do
play
that
you
to
this
everybody.
one video that I got received. You're gonna just wet yourself.
Uh-oh.
It is too damn funny.
You want to play it?
Oh, I can play
Let's
it for you.
Yeah.
It's
You wanna
just a
share it?
couple seconds long. Hold on 1 second. I can just put it on. It's just a audio.
Okay.
Someone sent it. Hold on. Whoops. That's the wrong place. Why is it when you're in a hurry and looking for something?
Wait,
you hit
Coda
every
says Seth had nothing to do with it. Wait a minute. Where'd that comment go?
The indictments
The
have dropped.
indictment-
It was a nurse. She was bringing it in and giving to 3 specific inmates. It has nothing to do with Seth. Nothing to do with drugs.
Thank you, Coda. Do you think Justin will?
Let me see. Then we got
There are news
super
articles,
chat
documents
or
are
a super
public.
sticker.
Serenity, she raised money to get the plane
Hang on
ticket
1
to
second.
come
It's coming up.
Barbecue flew to Tennessee just because
She raised money to come here at $600 something.
Wait a minute. Did she?
Yes, she raised
the
money
for
to
that
come
too?
here. Yes, for the plane ticket.
Why do these people give her so much money, y'all?
You got to be kidding me. Are you freaking kidding me? Did Griffney just say that?
Did you love that? Why do these people give her so much money?
Brittany's like, oh, I bet you that's how Tony and them got her.
Frank's sitting
And
here
look at all
looking
the
at me.
money.
Oh my God.
Somebody sent me that and I howled. I absolutely howled.
This is
because
the
I was
woman
like,
that
oh
just got her car fixed and then cried because she was broke because everybody paid for her to fix her car and she still had no money. And she went on to get more. Oh my God.
But I had to show that was one thing that I was like, Kathy has got to hear this. She has got to hear this.
Oh, KDK member for 3 months. Whoop, whoop. Thank you. 3 months. Whoa. Unbelievable.
Is that not a stitch? Why are they
Uh-uh.
giving her so much money?
However, that is also that also then causes what Barbecue Lady saying, I used my own money to fly here. That also makes her look like she's telling another tale. Because when she was over on Queens that day, she said that she didn't raise money, she paid with her own money. But now these people are saying that she raised money to fly to Tennessee.
Do they have any proof that she raised money to fly there?
Again, I'm not on TikTok. Or I don't participate. I watch these panel. I watch this panel for you, with you, here. So I don't know, and we don't know where that came from that Tia got.
I'll ask her.
That was from her live last night. You'll hear it tomorrow when you replay it.
Oh my Lord, I'm gonna lose it. Oh my. I'm sorry, but that person, Griffney, has no right, no room to even think about questioning somebody else raising any money.
Hey Molly, you know what? That was so Natasha Cooper. That was so fucking Natasha Cooper.
Hey, Copy Addict. Hey, everybody.
Oh boy.
Oh my Lord.
Everything she learned from NC. That's why they call her Mini Coops.
Oh, I could come up with a good thumbnail for that one.
Leave or wheel drugs out of the prison. Does Seth look like? No.
What, you have to look a certain way? What? Do you know how stupid you sound? I'm not aware you have to look a certain way. But okay.
All right, let's listen to what he has to say here.
Okay.
I figured as much because we've been hearing it. And then so why is this guy over there like, oh, he's about to lose his job?
Who said no, man? So here's the thing. He keeps telling everybody he's on this.
Nah, man.
Right? Well, now hold on. Let me back up. Take this information with a small smidgen grain of salt, because Terry Lynn had made the comment. She spoke with Seth's mom.
Okay, already it's he says, she says.
Right.
Okay.
So now he just stated in the chat minutes before this that Seth was fired because he refused to go back to work. And now he comes up here.
Yeah.
And and Granny said,
Terry Lynn did say that stuff as well, by the way. So there's that. But you'd have to actually do some work and go through her lives if she'll put them all back up, and find it, because the woman is live for like 30 hours at a time. So
She was in that chat last night.
Yeah, even his
Oh yeah, I know. That's what I mean. I'm like, they don't even like you, Terry Lynn. They think you're a clown. They think you're a joke. But you're gonna go into their chats.
Well, I actually
said
think
it,
that's the whole point. I believe that this is their merry band of useful idiots. They know that these people, no, seriously, they know that these people can be.
I need a Dorito.
I know that I believe that these are the people that can be easily manipulated and they can be controlled with money. So if you push your subscriber base from one channel to the next, these people can easily be controlled and are guaranteed to only put out the narrative that the people that were in their chat deem appropriate.
Hey, Chaos. Yeah, AK-47. Can I ask you a question? Anybody but listening to these tragedies, this crimes, is it worth it? And what do you mean? What do you mean? Is it? I'm reviewing these people. They need called out.
yeah, I know this. Oh, but wait.
Yeah, man. His mom said.
Yeah, dude. But no, let me circle back and let me throw a grain of salt in here. Just a tiny grain of salt in here.
How it's a grain of salt?
Because Terry Lynn is the one who I heard this from. I didn't talk to Robin myself, but Terry Lynn said that she talked to Robin herself, but there's no proof of this. We don't know if Terry Lynn really said this or not. You know, where did Terry say this? Did she say it on a
She
live? Did she
did.
say it in person? Did she say it in text? Like, where's
She
any
said
proof
it.
that Terry Lynn actually said this? Now, as he continues to talk, I cut it off because he started.
Wait a minute. You all want everybody to show you proof, but yet you never show any. Okay. Got it.
Going into his feelings about Terry Lynn's.
Wait a minute. AK says, I give money to fundraisers to help a lot of people. I don't put up flyers. I don't do other stuff, but y'all do that. I do my own way. And yeah, be careful. Yeah. That's awesome that you can do that. Like, I didn't have much, but when Duchess was doing the blip boards, I donated what I could. We all do what we can do. The misinformation and the exploitation has got to stop. The level that these people have taken it is beyond anything. It needs to stop. Poor Sebastian. He's not in the front no more. It's not about Sebastian no more. And that's the only person it should be about. None of this other crap. Sadly, it's not. Sometimes I wonder if calling out all the misinformation and these brilliant panels is even helping. Sometimes you feel like it's not. Hey, Nora. Nora's grandma. Welcome to Poolside. You're now a misfit like the rest of us.
Mental health status, which is none of his fucking business.
What's
in
his
my
own?
opinion.
But nothing. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 99.9% of the stuff you people put out is misinformation / disinformation that is none of your business.
No.
Are you kidding me? Are you going to do another tarot card reading on Sebastian and charge people, put it behind a paywall, a membership wall, that they have to buy a membership at a certain level to watch it? Because that's what you do, Mandy.
I said, what's his own mental status? Like, how dare he?
Right. That's the only thing he should be concerned about, in my opinion. So I cut that off. But then he starts talking about people who talk in circles. And I thought that was amusing because that's exactly what I think he did. He talked in a big old circle here. Okay.
So you're talking about.
Sorry.
I was just saying. So you're talking. So he's talking about someone's mental health and that she's loopy or whatever, but he's believing the things she's saying, but he's calling her
right.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. Terry Lynn is not working with a full deck. That's my opinion.
By the way, Nanny's Dragonfly joined
In
the
the
channel.
she plays the flute in the merry band of useful idiots.
And of course,
Terry
Nana
Lynn
had
is
to
the
jump
flute.
up there.
Oh God, that one's feelers aren't hurt after the last one.
Okay, I don't know why she just don't do her own channel. She spends her whole life on everybody else's panels.
Hey, I want to say one thing on this. Seth's employer, when finding out that his son was missing, the HR department would get with him and he would sign a family leave act. A family leave act is for 18 months.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry, 18 days. 180 days. I'm sorry, 180 days. And then he had it. Huh?
They donated their time as well.
Right. Yeah, a lot of his coworkers donated.
Yeah, but that time was given back to them. Maybe you should ask why.
I'm not making that
Their
up.
vacation
It was
time.
given back, right?
That's what my understanding of it all. Yes.
I have not. I will be honest. I didn't dig into any part of that, and there are some places that talk about that I just haven't gone recently, so I don't know. I just don't know.
Yeah, that's what's been. Let's put it this way. That's what's been put out here.
Well, yeah, and I believe that. I absolutely believe that it's talked about out here because of all the other crazy shit that's been talked about. It's not a far stretch to believe that, right? Damn it, I'm sorry. I'm trying to break myself with that habit. This is not I'm not talking to horses or dogs or little children where I need to say right. Sorry, I'm trying to break that.
To him, so that gave him more time.
Oh,
Then
really?
Then he had this operation, so then he gets another family medical leave act on his
He's on doctor's leave.
medical.
That's short-term
So
disability.
that's where he's at. He's not getting fired, in my opinion. I don't see how it can happen.
Listen, Seth has to work. Seth has to work. I mean, he was homeless in California. He doesn't have anyone to take care of him. You know what I mean? So it's not like he's, been. Trust me, like he's got to work if it wasn't for all of this. But I think he's about ready to get off doctor's leave pretty soon.
No reason that man could not have went back to work. Sorry, but there isn't. And he got to Tennessee on someone else's dime. Look at the job history, is all I'm saying.
Anyways, I think he's about to go back to work.
Well, if you remember when Tony was on panel, that's what he had said. I don't know why these people are running with this, but I want to say,
because they're idiots.
Coming from someone who's been going down this rabbit hole the last few days.
And Tony is such a credible source. You can just believe everything he says. That man will look at you in the face and lie to you and swear to God he's telling the truth.
I agree.
In my opinion.
And anybody else that's here that's watched it, I can tell you and no offense to you guys if you who are listening are from the TikTok community, but I just really see that it's a reoccurring pattern.
Wait a minute. Y'all saying that Seth is getting all this money from his job, then why did he need a $25,000 GoFundMe to pay his living expenses? And it actually reached over $26,000.
Wasn't that done before all of this, or am I making that up?
It was set up day 3.
Day 3. Yeah.
And that doesn't include all the cash apps. And I would bet money that those cash apps surpassed the GoFundMe, in my opinion. And the cash apps are still going on.
That people from the TikTok community seem to just be like, I don't know if that's the norm over there. Like, you don't have to say
TikTok is crazy. It scares even me. Yeah, that's why I don't go on there a lot.
No, you can just straight up be like, oh, so-and-so's guilty and not have to say, in my opinion, or anything. It's like the wild, wild west. It's disgusting. And this dude is full of it. I'm telling you, with everything.
I was so confused about the Crabtree, but I hear them saying it over there. I was about to ask chat stop saying it because I wanted to know who this guy's name is, but apparently it's a thing. I don't know what it is, but weird.
I'll send you his channel link and the link to some of the live panels that he's been on recently if you want to check it out, Cher.
Yeah, because I went from just wanting to follow this case along and listen to what y'all are posting, and I didn't want to go any deeper than that. But here I am. I'm going to this week be calling because the whole work time card thing, I have questions, and so there's a lot of stuff that Bullhorn Betty left out of.
Yeah, you need to really look at that timesheet. Just saying. You want to see a good video about it? Chronicles of the Oblivious put out a good video about it. You want to get educated? Watch her. You'll learn the facts, not bullshit, because she don't put out bullshit. What she puts out is always factual, always well researched. Hey, Southern Sassafras. Hey, Cynthia. MR68. Hey, Molly Collie.
Of the email as well. So it does make me question if Seth is actually under some kind of investigation at his job. but that's a whole nother, I think we might have to do a whole different show on that because everyone's, got little kids in school and stuff in the morning. But I just want to do my own. Now
That's
I'm at
crazy.
the point where I need to hear from the horse's mouth myself at this point. So I am going to do my own calling and share it privately with y'all first, of course, and then maybe we'll go live and discuss it. But at this point, it's been fucked around so much. This poor boy's case is gotten to be nothing but a joke. And I've had
Karen,
enough
who
of
are
that
you
in Summer's
calling
case, which is
anyway?
why I didn't want to get too involved in Sebastian's case. I already knew what it was going to be, and it is. You guys, what the F?
Hey, you guys, what are you going to do when the truth comes out and you find out that Stephen wasn't lying? What are you going to do? Are you going to get on here and correct yourselves? Absolutely not.
Well, I want to know who she's calling. Who are you calling?
Herself.
1-800-GET-A-LIFE. What are you doing? What, like, I'm not kidding. Like, I'm sitting, I'm like, who the fuck is she calling? I don't understand. Why? Who are you calling and why? If you you have some kind of, you're owed some specific information from whom? Crazy.
Now, mind you, this is the woman who thought she could flirt and send inappropriate pictures to the father of a missing child to get him to confess to her.
Yeah, with her monster ass cheeks. Classy.
Yeah.
Classy broad.
Yep. All the while she's married.
That poor bastard.
That law enforcement took Seth's carpet because they think he did something to Sebastian. That is 1000% false. That's false.
What the hell did who said that? I've never heard that.
I've never heard that either.
Wow, where you guys pull this crap out of? Never mind, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Like, I think that these people, just grab shit out of the air.
We're painting shells tonight, boys and girls.
That's absolutely false. I can tell you 100% that's false.
And
How does that even get started, you guys?
I can tell you.
If that was true,
Nothing
law
to-
enforcement isn't putting that out. I really don't know if law enforcement would want time cards out right now. That's one of my other questions. But again, I'm going to do my own calling and then have a conversation privately with my good people up here on panel currently with me. We'll have a private conversation after I make these calls. In fact, I'll probably try and get them on a private video call while I make the call so they all hear it. So there's witnesses at that point.
Well, let me tell you where the.
Who are you calling? You can't call his job.
Ghostbusters?
They're not going to give you no information. Are you going to call him and give him inappropriate pictures as well? I mean, he'd take them. Have you ever heard the comments he makes and the things he says? He probably enjoy them pictures. Just saying. Just by the things he's done. I mean, if you're a woman, you can't even sit down and take a bite of food in front of him without him making some kind of rude ass comment. But okay. I don't know who you're calling and who's going to listen.
The carpet stupid crap came from.
Yes, what is that?
So, okay, well, that goes back to and I'm sorry, but we can thank J for this one too, because she broadcasted a TikTok video from Barbecue Lady and herself and Clue and all the others, and they basically Clue and Barbecue Lady confirmed 100% air quotes. I'm doing air quotes that Seth had a piece of carpet pulled up and replaced in his home. You want to know how they know?
No, it wasn't carpet. His floors were just wood planks. There was no tile or floor carpeting or anything down. It had nothing to do with Sebastian. It was said, Griffney, get your damn, you never shut the fuck up and listen to what's being said. You never do. That's one of your biggest problems. Not to mention your panel told you and you agreed to stop talking about this case, but you've done 5 lives since then, probably 6 tonight. But what was said was Rev snapped a picture of him sleeping on his couch, and they were saying, "Oh, look, his floors," because the landlord had taken them up and not replaced them. It had nothing to do with anything about an investigation or Sebastian, you idiot. You idiot.
Are they confirmed this by that picture that T-Rev put out? They're not sure, but it looks like particle board is in the floor.
What?
It was just the floorboards. It was not tile or carpeting or hardwood floors. No, it was a subfloor.
Correct. When we saw the picture, I said, "Look, it looks like particle board."
Yeah.
And then I think there was another time he did a live, and then there was tile on the floor. So generally, landlords do upgrades to carpet and that kind of a thing. That's pretty common.
And says, "Yeah, y'all got a point there. Cher just might be able to get somewhere with Seth, Sean. I mean, he'd get off on those monster tables."
Oh.
Hey, Demon Chihuahua. Oh, boy. Shoot.
Wait, there
Yeah.
was something removed for real from his house like that?
Yeah.
There was. The only thing that I have heard is they upgraded. They did take his.
What do you think it upgrade? Griffney, I'm going to send you a dictionary. What do you think?
Who's going to read it to her?
Yeah, I don't know who's going to read it to her. Nana can read it to her. She's always up her ass. She might as well. Oh, my Lord.
His rent up, but I've never heard that he had to have his floor.
They never
removed.
took anything from the floor or anything. I promise you that.
I just want to say
It wasn't stated.
there's so much.
It was made about the brilliant place he was living in, is what was being talked about,
How can Justin promise us that?
Well,
I
because
mean,
he's Spanky.
okay.
Come on now, he's Spanky.
Well, I was just curious. I didn't know how Justin can promise us that. Because listen, I know where Justin came from. Justin and Brittany both came out of the recliner lady's backside.
Oh, hey, I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, Spanky, go back to malls. Go back to malls. Bye. And Brittany, we said bye to you. Girl, bye. And here you are. You really didn't take Bob's advice, and he had really good sound advice for you.
Weird shit going around that I did.
I'm talking about authorities. Authorities never took anything from us.
I had to hit T-Rev up.
No one said authorities did. Not that I'm aware of.
Today. I hit him up today. Never talked to the guy before. And I said, you know what? Listen, I'm so-and-so, and I just got to ask from you because there's certain weird shit going around. And T-Rev is tied to a lot of it. So, again, I guess I need to hear from the horse's mouth. You guys.
Well, yeah, he's tied to a lot. He's with Seth's.
Is he still with Seth's camp currently?
Yeah.
I heard.
Oh, no, he's not. No. There's the Michaela chick that I very much believe dated Seth. And yeah, T-Rev kind of.
One of my questions to him is there
started
I
dating
think she
her.
I think she played Seth
Yeah.
to get information, and that's what it was. She flirted with him. She, did
Mhm,
whatever
mhm.
she needed to get information. Or, in my opinion, T-Rev show.
Yep.
I can see that.
Which is horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Oh.
And I'm talking about staying with him and stuff. Like,
What? Brittany, you were all okay when
traveled
you were
with him to
getting all
North
the
Carolina.
information hanging out over there.
Yeah, I was just going to say, thank you. I was just going to say, wasn't she a part of the whole T-Rev community?
Oh, yeah. She was big time supporter of his. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Like, now would be the time, Brittany J, to speak up and say, yeah, I supported him.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she forgets this is video. Like,
well, of course. A lot of people do.
She thinks that she's just so sweet and innocent and naive, and everybody just loves her and just falls for it all. And they just keep her plastered with donations and stuff because she's just all that and a bag of chips.
Oh
So
my
I
God,
know, like, it's
Natasha
deport-
Cooper. That so sounds like Natasha Cooper. You have no idea.
God, yeah.
Oh.
Forgot, man. I don't.
This
That works.
girl was like alone and like leading Seth on, like in person, even.
Yeah, she stayed. Yeah, like Terry
She lives in
Lynn.
Tennessee.
Stayed at his
Yeah,
house.
Terry Lynn can tell you more about it. Like she stayed with him, spent nights with him. They went to North Carolina together
They
when
digits,
that
yes or no?
photo
They
came
hid the
out.
digits. They hid the digits. Did they? Did she go as far to really bang someone for information?
Oh, I never asked. Yeah, I never got that.
Sarah's just
That's rich. That's rich. Anybody else get the irony there? Anybody?
Oh,
Damn,
Lord,
this age like spoiled fucking milk. This age like a fish sandwich in the sunshine.
Remember when this all happened and the alleged 12 grand came into by the way, Seth, look, you want to throw 12 grand around, you can toss some of that this way anytime, dude, but I'm not talking to you. I'm not coming to your house. I damn sure ain't sleeping with your ass. But anyway, when all this came out, what gripped me was, no, that's not true. None of it's true. No, that's all a lie. T-Rev never would take his woman. No, this is a lie. Okay.
gotta go there.
You know what? Thing in the wall. Because that's something you would do. You have no problem saying it. I wouldn't put it past you. Stay in the wall. Stay in the wall. You nasty. You nasty. And that's my opinion. Now, I'm allowed to have it.
I really don't think that happened.
Well,
No.
I think it happened.
Not sure how one would go about asking that, but she did supposedly, allegedly take this with
You
a
just
hard grain of
asked,
salt.
Seth, did you hit her digit? I feel like two adults that are spending the night, and if you really want the answers, I wouldn't get down and dirty with the Donwells like everyone said, but damn.
Oh, you tried. You tried.
Because you was denied.
Stay in the wall. Stay in the wall.
Did send him a butt picture.
It wasn't even that bad of a butt picture either. I saw
That's
it.
what I'm
It's not even
saying.
that
People,
bad.
it's not even that bad.
Listen, every time someone shows that picture, my sub counts go up. So keep on.
Ew, they're not.
Yeah, no,
good.
they don't.
No, they don't, honey. Because baby, you do not, girl. Please, you do not. In my opinion, look that good. Okay.
Oh, that's a fact. That's an opinion. That's a fact.
Have you looked in the mirror? Seriously. Ugh. Sir Duke, what do you think? Sir Duke says, hell no, I don't want to see them nasty ass.
So I don't know about this. I'm asking. People have been saying in chat the last couple days that something happened allegedly with Chris and his stepsisters or his sisters whenever they were younger.
What?
Oh, Lord. No, they're not.
I just knew that.
No, they are. Spanky, shut your lying pie hole. You people start these rumors and you run with them.
That's awful.
I can't even believe you said you're a disgusting piece of shit. Why is anybody surprised? Go put some more morgue makeup on. Might help you.
At one time, one day something like that was going to be said on him only because he went ahead and started calling his stepson a pedo.
He never called him
Oh my
a
God.
pedo. Show me where that was ever said, where you have it coming out of his mouth. We'll wait. Guess what? We'll be waiting till hell freezes over because you won't find a video on YouTube where he said that. Anybody else ever see it? Because I haven't.
I haven't even heard of it. This is the first of it.
Oh no, they've
I'm
been
over
pushing
here.
that for a while. Yeah, they've been pushing that. Oh well, Chris said he was a pedo. Yeah, they've been pushing that for a while. And my guess is it came from Seth. But I
don't
could be
believe it
wrong.
at all. I mean, come on, just this poor kid. God,
Yeah, this
almighty.
is gross. This is it's not good enough that the parents of the child who is missing has come out and asked you to stop this. Instead of listening, tripled down. You're a bunch of freaking idiots.
The B string decided it was time to get off the bench and come on in to pick the carcass clean.
Jesus.
That's
Oh
what they're
my God.
doing. This is
Yeah.
the B string vultures. These are the ones that will beat the horse until like the horse has turned into dust. Sorry, not sorry. Nope. This is the B string vulture committee right here. This is
awful.
their bi-monthly board meeting. And yep, they're going to look at how long Cher stayed on Summer Wells. Look at all the bullshit that was affiliated around her with that. Look what happened with Quentin Simon. This is my opinion from my perspective, and I've been around these streets and watched a lot of bullshit.
Sally Mae says, I could make bank as a cousin, friend, or a long lost on these cases. Yeah. Hey, little Lulu.
Yeah.
Sally Mae.
But Justin
Bob
has sources.
binoculars.
Yeah. Yeah, his source is a neighbor who's not really a neighbor because she doesn't even live beside them. Hey, Petey. She doesn't even live hey, Catherine. She doesn't even live by them, but she never met them, didn't know them. But boy, has all the information she can find on them.
That's another reason I'm like, okay, clearly this boy is not coming back because they're saying the shit on live stream, on the internet. It's there to stay, no matter what kind of weird judges they try to get involved and stop. Like, it's there to stay.
They have not put none of this out. You people are putting it out, not them. The prop which won't even say anything negative against Sean.
He called his stepson a pedo, and that is absolutely.
You're a lying piece of shit. Go back in the wall because you can't prove he said that. Show where he said it.
Stay in the wall. Stay in the wall.
Show some receipts. None of you all ever show a receipt about anything.
Absolutely insane to me. Okay, so he has pedophile on his brain, and so in my mind, in my history, I'm this dude. What the fuck?
Do you want to go into your?
What is your history that you can?
I'll give you a history lesson. You want one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You mad because they didn't walk away from their child for a man? Leave the country for a man? Is that what you're mad about? You mad because their dad didn't burn down a house with people in it and murder them? Just ask it. It's all facts. It's all facts. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. You're disgusting. This is the parents of a missing child. And he's still a child. Doesn't matter that he's 15. He's still a child.
Beth, I agree. How is this okay? I don't know. It's not okay.
No, it's not. And you will not, you don't have any. Sherry, you don't even know nothing about this case. You keep saying how you don't know nothing, that you haven't checked it out. So how are you running with these rumors? Because your brilliant panel assholes told you so?
One of his stepbrothers will not talk to them.
I just knew.
Oh, that was mentioned in the
something was
beginning?
bad.
Well, they said Mommy Bauer sent him to the military, I guess, allegedly after that.
To stop touching his
Okay,
stepsister.
number one, he was a grown. No, mommy couldn't have sent him to the military. It doesn't work that way. And he had to at least be 18, which I think he might have been older. But yeah, no, it doesn't work that way. You're an idiot.
Oh God.
Spanky, you need to go practice some more makeup. You really do.
Dude, no. I think he needs to go do some sort of detox and cleanse and shit. I think that morgue makeup is eating his fucking brain. I think it's killing brain cells. He might need to go get checked for something.
Yeah, I know it's killing mine.
There wasn't much there to eat. So it's attacked other things. In my opinion.
There's here we go, Don.
I don't know. I was asking.
Don't ask.
Well, damn.
Well, on that note,
and this is just, again, this isn't factual, people. This is just how
Goodness.
discussions go. But yep, no.
No. You stated as factual. You said that he said it. Show it. Put your money where your mouth is. No discussion is. That's not a discussion. You don't bring something like that up and put that on somebody. Would you like it being put on you or your husband?
That's like you know, I have to do it. Just I have to pull this up with you guys up on panel.
I gotta speed these guys up,
Listen,
or we're never gonna.
I
get through
checked
this.
Dog the Bounty Hunter, and we're gonna talk the time card and everything. I'll get with these folks this week and plan another panel, maybe on one of your guys' channels. I feel like we're only doing my channel lately, and that's not really fair. And I like to keep people interactive, so make them move around. So let's do a time
I think
stamp.
it's my turn soon.
Yeah, let's do that. Justin, plan it up. And then I do want to bring up Dog the Bounty Hunter with all of you up here. Because Dog the Bounty Hunter was someone I had on a pedestal. My youngest born, my last born, his name is Leland. This
What
pains
Lovely
me.
Beth just said.
Yeah, but
I'm
you said
so
something when you got all
sorry.
these resources, whatever, on your panel, and I made a comment that everyone absolutely was angry with. And you made a comment that said, who said that? And I was asking about, well, I said Dog's lost a lot of things. He's lost a lot of
Hey, Fairy.
access to,
Hey, Samma.
what do you call it? Help. Resources. Since he come out as a full out racist. And he is absolutely a full out racist. There's just no denying that. And that
talk about we got Dog the Betty Hunter. Okay. Right here in chat.
The
pains me
Betty
to say.
Hunter.
I did a live stream that
Here to answer all your questions. And why would you name your child after a bail bondsman? And a low-level bail bondsman, too. I mean, he didn't do big bonds. Heck, he lied today saying, we caught everybody. Did you ever watch his show? No, he didn't. In fact, a lot of times they didn't get the dude. And it'd be for like a $5,000 bail that Beth and Dog put up. Please.
nobody wanted to watch. That's okay. But I will say that I did do my research today before wanting to bring this man's name up. And I went on his wife's page. I went everywhere. And that man does not have a single posting on none of his social medias or websites about Sebastian. Okay.
It's on his X. It's on X.
I don't care who uses X anymore. Not me.
No, you don't.
So because you don't use it, no one uses it? Is that what I'm hearing? Okay, cool. World revolves around you, sweet pea. Cool beans. Yep, gotcha. Cool.
Because Dog's not in it for Sebastian. Dog does not bring children home.
Neither is Cher, so it's fine.
No. Uh-oh. Your hubby better watch. You're obsessed with Dog. You're naming your kids after a bail bondsman. Okay.
You know, but let's be real.
Hey, Cinder.
So I don't know. Hey, number's 420.
Hey,
so I'm just gonna bring. I'm
Hey,
gonna bring
Patty.
this up for a second. Actually, before I do, did we finish with your point, Mandy? Sorry, because we have it up on screen. I just saw.
Yeah, we keep talking over me.
We're talking over Mandy. I apologize, but
Oh, please talk
so
over
your
her.
point is Which I mean,
Well, it's almost done. The end is just him talking about Terry Lynn talking in circles, but he's the one that just talked in circles. So that's basically the end of it there.
So
They
he's
try to blame-
playing a game of virtual telephone with his damn self and trying to pass it as facts. And then other people see that and then they run with it and put it out as facts
I'll
without
tell you what, I don't know Stephen Crabtree personally. I have watched him on TikTok. I've also, when he decided to jump on the Bullhorn Betty train, I let him know what Betty was about. I sent him videos of Betty because he didn't know. Did it change anything? Not for about I gave him about a month. I think it was a little bit longer, and he's seen the light. But I would believe him before any one of you.
hearing the rest, or maybe even truly seeing that that man just talked himself in circles and contradicted his damn self in a minute and 1 second.
Can I just chime in real quick to just add one point that I picked up from that stream that Mandy played? Mandy, I think me and you talked about this, but I'm noticing that it's a reoccurring theme for these people to addiction shame, but like ironically they say that, they're sober, right? They're in recovery. Well, recovery one.
Where is she getting addiction shaming now? What? Hey, Jensen.
Oh, God.
I'm confused. Where's that at? Did I miss something on that panel? Hey, Kim. I mean, I didn't hear him say anything about addiction. Maybe play the rest of it so we can hear it. And I didn't watch all of this live, so I honestly don't know. I've not heard anybody being addiction shamed. What's up? Where are you going with this, Griffney?
101, you don't addiction shame. So I just find that very interesting.
You do.
They have went above and beyond trying to paint Terry Lynn as an addict, like she's driving around
that's
doing some type of substance.
No one tried to paint her as an addict, as a Looney Tune, but not an addict. She's a
Well,
Looney
no,
Tune.
I did hear some people talking about could she have been on substances, but
well, that's because of that video that live she did when she was saying, "I got to get you something."
Oh,
yeah, she was telling the girl that was with her, "I got to get you something." Oh no, I can't smoke that. I can't do that. Yeah. That's the woman's whole life is going around driving through parking lots all hours of the night and day. You don't think that's a little weird? Okay.
Well, you got Betty and Clue going out with their night vision binoculars and driving around at 3 a.m. So, I mean, hell, they're all wrong in what they've done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not doing that shit. Nope. There is a line that you just don't cross. The only thing that should matter is Sebastian. Nothing about their life when they were as a child growing up, where they went to high school, where they're working. None of that is none of our business. The only thing that should be talked about is the facts about Sebastian, period.
there are no facts about Sebastian. That poor kid has been lost in the sauce since day one.
It's so
That's
sad.
awful.
It's so sad.
And I'm not saying that against him. I'm saying it that every other human has forgotten about him, and God bless him. That's all I can say.
Oh, really? Ministry of Defense. I didn't know.
I gotta make a phone call. I'll be back.
You best come back, or I'm coming the whole way there to get you with them buffalo. Hey, Lauren. Hey, Snippins. Snippins, I love your name.
Guys, that is always what is thrown at everybody because it's just
it was her own live. She was telling the girl that was in the car. Oh my God. Okay, whatever. And she does like to have a few drinks here and there. No shade on that. I don't think you should be behind a wheel of a vehicle. But maybe it's because I cleaned up so many accidents because somebody decided they could drive after having a few drinks, and I've done CPR and been covered in someone's blood that I couldn't save because someone decided to have a few drinks and get behind that wheel. That's my issue. I'm not saying she has a problem. Nothing wrong with being an adult and having a few drinks. What's wrong is when you get behind the wheel of that car.
Agreed.
Under the influence of anything. And
Agreed.
until you have to clean up those accidents and you have to sit there while the family's screaming, why? And you do everything in your fucking power to save someone and you can't. You don't know.
Or you lose someone.
Mm-hmm. My son lost his two best friends in 11th grade because of a drunk driver who had been
so sorry.
Didn't even have a license. He had been suspended. He'd already served jail. He'd already had multiple accidents. It was the 5th time this man was drunk. He was so drunk, he didn't even know that he hit and killed 2 people.
Oh.
Ryan was just a high school kid, and he was thrown under the vehicle. And because the exhaust was so hot,
yeah,
what happened to him was horrific. His
so
brother
sorry.
just got married and had a baby. And the dude didn't even know what he did.
Just like the easiest way to hurt a man is you call him a pedo. I mean, Chris knew that. That's why I called the steps on that. That's just the easiest way, because how do you prove that? And we're kind of built as humans to feel bad and just automatically take that and run with it. Like the saying goes, you never question a girl. When she comes forward with her story, you just believe her. And I'm like,
no, you don't. No, you don't. Sadly, you can't. Because sadly, people like to lie and accuse people of things they didn't do.
not because some bitches lie, and they try to set up a man and stuff like that. So I always ask questions. I never just believe, and you kind of have to go that way on the YouTube streets too. Unfortunately, people lie. They twist things.
That's why I put the big old green box on this video. Right here, you can see this is a microphone, and this is T-Rev behind the big green box. They were playing a video on panel here, and it was T-Rev from like 6 months ago, and then T-Rev from 2 days ago, and they were looking at his pupils, and they were talking about how he looks like he is in active addiction right now. And I blocked that out because we don't know his lighting situation. We don't know why his pupils look the way that they do, and so I don't condone that whatsoever.
Everybody's an addict on YouTube, don't you know?
Right.
I have my opinion on that, but you should never shame anybody. If you are concerned, go to them and maybe speak to them.
Right. Spanky, shut up.
Again, it's none of your fucking business.
Yeah, I didn't make those judgments. I have not watched him at all. I have no idea what you're talking about, and I don't care. It's not my business. It's not your business, but Spanky, you have said plenty. You need to go remember the things you've said.
I don't understand these people at all. Where do they get off? Listen, I am having a beverage as we speak. It is 10:25. I'm having a beverage tonight. One. I don't drink very often, ever, but I'm sitting here shellacking shells for the rest of my life, apparently. And I'm having a beverage. Am I getting in my car? No. Am I shaming anybody else for having a beverage? If you're having a glass of wine, enjoy your glass of wine.
Yeah, exactly. I don't shame anybody for that, but I will when you get behind that wheel.
I would never.
Yeah, me neither.
Never. Not one sip, glass, nothing. My husband and I made an agreement years ago when we got together. And I told him, I said, if it ever happens where you get pulled over for drinking, don't call me. I won't come and get your ass.
Once you go to a couple accident scenes and you have to call it because there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Nope. I've lost
And there was
people.
times I
Mm-mm.
pulled out every trick of the trade, man. Everything in my jump kits. I've done it all, and it did no good. Why the drunk driver's sitting there laughing?
Oh, see, I lost a friend when I was no, thank you, Lauren. Thank you. I lost a friend when I was in 11th grade. He was a senior. He went to the beach for senior week and he was drinking with his friends. And I was down there with other friends. He was down with his, with another group of friends, and he was diving in the bay. He lost his watch. He went back down to get his watch, and he never came back up.
Oh,
And so drinking and swimming is things that, like, I won't do that.
yeah, no.
You know what I mean? Like, just, I know it sounds so stupid, but like,
No, it's not stupid because unfortunately, I've seen it happen here at the beach.
so it's not even just drinking and driving. There's like other things that I've,
hmm
and when you, like, that really messed me up when my
You
friend
know what
died.
it was like to be at that funeral? That mother lost both of her sons, her
I
middle
can't,
son
no,
and
God
her
bless her.
youngest. I held that woman up because she couldn't even stand up.
I can't even imagine. I can't. And God bless her. And I hope good things. That's all I can say. Oh no, burnt
Are you
toast.
are you suffering right now? Because
Well, I'm sorry, did I cut you off?
No, I just saw a comment that says burnt toast is ill.
Oh no. I hope she's
Sending
gonna be
good
okay.
vibes.
Yes.
I love
Say that,
Toasty.
Michelle. Yeah, I do too. I hope she's okay. I hope whatever it is, she heals, gets better quick. I really do. That's
Yeah.
oh man.
No one's speaking to you, Dash.
Mm-mm.
oh, get in that
No.
boat. It's not
Being
there
an
to
addict
stay.
isn't someone
Yeah, but
anyone
you
should.
know what, Thor? You're an adult. I have no problem with that. And you're also at home and not behind the wheel. I don't care what they do. My issue was her trying to get behind that wheel when she stood there and said she was drunk. Hey, Hummingbird Mom. That's my issue. Hell, I'll have me a glass of wine or a drink every once in a while. I'm not, back in the day, I used to do it every weekend. When I was young, I could handle it. Or I like me some good champs now, don't get me wrong. But I don't get that often because, it don't give you a hangover. But, you got to, I'm not going to throw away $75 on a bottle of champs just because I want, not nowadays. But,
In my
anyway.
20s, we could talk.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, woo, boy, this whatever it is, Mike's hard black cherry. Woo! At
And we
10:30
always
on a
had a
Thursday.
designated driver when we went out.
Yep, the DD. Yep.
Yeah, always. I just don't understand how people don't do that. We always did.
I was the DD because I had the nicer car. And and I didn't mind because I wasn't a huge drinker. So it didn't, like, I wasn't
Yeah.
offended. Plus, I was in control. When it was time to leave, I got to sit.
Well, hell, we busted our asses all week. That Saturday night out was freaking
Yeah.
awesome,
Oh my God. It used to only be like Saturday nights out, but then I learned that Thursday nights the party could start. And so I would do Thursday night out, Friday night, and then we would gear up on Friday for Saturday. And then we would go back on Sunday and we would like have Hera the dog and all the fried food at the bar. Yeah.
Well, we
So
would
we ran a
also,
circuit. It
Yep.
started Thursday. We would do Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, we were home watching football. And then Monday night, we took Tuesday, Wednesday off. Swear to
Yep.
God.
we
And
only
we
did
would go to the
circuit.
Sheridan because the Sheridan would serve free food.
Oh,
we
yeah.
would go to it was called Joey Dell's, and it was, he had a DJ and a nice dance floor, and then he would have
Mhm.
private after hours parties, but you had to be invited
Yeah.
to stay. Everybody else was kicked out. The doors were locked. DJ still spun. Drinks on the house. Laid out food. And whatever. And we'd stay there till the sun came up.
I knew more about bartenders in this town. Oh my God. It's embarrassing.
coming.
But it was fun.
Don't go back.
Yeah, Demon Chihuahua. You had to like I hated the losing the element of control there.
Anyway, those were the good old days.
They were.
But see, I knew how to sober up. You know, pop an IV in, run some fluids, put that oxygen on. You know.
Chooses, by the way.
Wouldn't
so
do
that's
that
terrible.
now.
Would say that was even true. You don't. It's just. It
Nobody
shows how
wants to be
weak
addicted.
you are to use
Nobody.
that as a weapon. You're just a weak person, weak-minded. You have zero class. I can't be friends with you. You don't even have a brain because that's just like no brain to even just.
Well, dear, you can't be friends with anybody. You're not going to have any friends. Do you realize that? But okay.
They
I
do
don't have the
drugs
world
and
cleaning,
whatever
you know.
else. It's ridiculous. Get real. Like Mandy said, the lighting could affect. Sometimes people with high anxiety like me will change my pupils. You know, like so many things go in effect with
A lot
that.
of things can change your pupils.
Mm-hmm.
Lighting
Right.
itself can change your
Hey,
pupils.
Darby.
Justin,
Anxiety
what
does
does it
not
benefit
change your
anybody?
pupils.
No, it does
Oh
not.
my
I
god.
am so
Are you
sorry,
freaking
but
kidding me?
anxiety does not change your pupils.
Yeah, no, it
Your
doesn't.
pupils are changed. I
Uh,
have
Come
heard
on, voices.
everything. Oh my God. I have fucking heard everything now. God, if I would have known that lesson 20 fucking years ago, I could have had the perfect excuse for for a DUI. Not that there's an excuse for a DUI, but that one, like, this is spoken like a true fucking addict. Oh, it's my anxiety. It's messing with my eyeballs.
And you know what the cop's going to say to you? That's fine. That's cool. Do you still want to take this test? No.
You know, I heard a lot of excuses working out in the field, but I never heard that. Well,
That's a
my
good one.
anxiety's bad. You know, that's why my pupils are frequent. You know, I'm so anxious. You know, it made my pupils the size of pinheads.
I mean,
I'm gonna try that.
you know
I
what
don't
I am
think.
getting an education tonight. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, we're learning. See, I told you this is a panel of brilliance. What you're gonna learn is unbelievable. Hey, Jim.
It
Hey,
is that
Ariana.
unbelievable.
No noise. Yeah, this is. I told
unbelievable.
you, it is a panel of brilliance.
Oh my God. Baffle them with bullshit.
It's just bringing people down. That's it. That's it. It's just bringing people down.
Half the people calling other people addicts are addicts by themselves, and still probably actively using.
Not
That's real
addict
talk.
shaming anybody.
It's equivalent to somebody.
I would never addict shame anybody. That's a tough road. That's a tough road. And you know, when you do it, you deserve all the kudos in the world because it's a tough road. I don't know was someone doing that to T-Rev? I don't know. I don't watch them.
I don't watch
Money
him.
moves.
So.
Yes.
I mean, I saw
People
the video of
pupil
him.
dilation when the body is stressed. Yeah, but they're
Being
not
on the ground already,
pinheads.
and then you just going over there and kicking the crap out of them.
I'm sorry, I started that. I shouldn't have. They're stress. The adrenaline cannons release hormones and chemicals that trigger the body's fight or flight response. Yes, but they're not going to be pinheads, which they would be when you're under the influence. Can you come and tell Joe? Yeah, I'll drop. Didn't I? I didn't pin the link. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get it. There you go, Britt. And see, hey, GGB, I'm a fun drunk. I'm not a mean drunk. I like to laugh and dance and have fun.
Me too.
Oh, I'm
I
fun
love
till I'm
everybody.
not.
Oh, you're fun till you're not. Okay.
I'm the one that's fun till I'm not. Yep.
Like I said, we went out every Saturday night. We worked hard all week. When we weren't working, we were going to hockey games or football games with our son or whatever. So Saturday nights was our night. And then it took me days to recover. I couldn't do it now. I'm too old.
Yeah.
Hey, Britt.
Hey. Oh.
I miss Brittany.
Hey, I got a funny theory to tell y'all. And
You're right,
y'all will
Alpine Arts. You are spot on. You are so right. The reason she says that is that an addict can spot another addict from a mile away. You are so right.
Fact.
definite fact. But I got a funny theory to tell you, and it was too hard to like type in chat. So everybody knows I walk with a walker. That's like no secret, right? Well, I can't walk sober. Okay.
Kim, tequila makes your clothes fall off.
I can't walk sober. So
You
my
ever eat the worm? I've ate the worm.
oh
It's
god no.
gross. I did it twice. I never did it again. It's gross. Hey Kendall, but man, it kicks your ass.
But my theory is I can't walk sober. But what happens if I get myself completely blasted? Will I be able to walk? Because it's got to be the reverse thing, but I would consider that would probably take so much alcohol that my liver would probably explode. So that's my theory. That if I got completely sloshed, I could walk without my walker.
I would not try it. In
No.
fact, my theory is when I'm sloshed, get low to the ground.
Yes.
Stay there.
Brittany, have you ever heard the phrase 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, floor?
Floor. Yeah.
Floor.
Not four.
Yes.
Floor.
Nobody
Not
ever ate the
four, but-
worm in the tequila bottle.
Oh, fuck
Are
no.
you kidding?
No.
What?
That's
No.
really not to
Wow.
be eaten. That is only
That was like 30
what we
years
do
ago.
with the
Okay.
newbie.
That was 30 years. You know, I'm old. That was probably longer than 30 years ago. Probably 35, 40 years ago.
So
I
that
don't
Oh,
drink
is
yeah.
tequila at all. So that would be
is my theory, but
It's
guys,
just a little tiny
I've
one.
never tried it. I've never tried it. It
I
did
would
get
encourage you to not try it
It'll
because
kick your ass, I'm
eventually,
telling you.
it did give a good laugh to people because they were like, we don't know what to say to that.
Oh my God, they're going to fire up a live and say, oh, Kathy beats worms. It's a little
I
tiny
love
worm
when
that's
you
in a
bring things
tequila
like
bottle.
that up, Miss Brittany, because people don't know what to say.
But
You know?
see, I
Hey, Taylor.
make jokes like that because I know
It did.
somebody's thinking it. So I'm just going to put that crap out there, and you're either going to laugh or you're going to hide and laugh, or you're just not going to know what to say altogether. Like, that's just how it goes. And if I can make a person kind of squirm, I do admit I enjoy it. I've got a sick, twisted sense of humor.
I was wild. Yeah, I guess. On Saturday night. Tia kicked herself.
Yes, I did. I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry. Well, my
But
mouse has this button on the side that apparently when you push it, it does the same thing. I mean, it's dumb. I don't know. I just don't know how to work things. I've
Me
become that
neither.
old lady now.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, I don't really like. I'll drink, but I don't get sloshed because I'm a control freak.
Because you what?
She's a
I'm
control
a
freak.
control freak. I will watch
Oh.
other people get sloshed, but I'm not gonna do it.
See, I
Now,
don't like
if I
other,
was
I
on
don't like being
call,
around drunks. I don't like being
if I
around
was on
drunks.
call, I was the designated driver because I couldn't even have one drink. No, I would
Yeah.
never do that and be on call because you never know when you're going to get a call and have to go fly out of there. So, yeah.
Kathy,
I tried to get Saturday nights off though most of the time because that was it.
I've got a random question for you, Kathy. Did you ever have to literally stop in the middle of eating and be like, I'm gonna go?
Oh yeah, many times. I went and I'll tell you, we were having spaghetti for dinner. I was on call. I got called. There was a call for right up the street from where I lived. The lady was deceased. There was maggots, unfortunately. And I was the smallest one. The door was locked. Window was cracked open. So the officers pushed up the window and shoved me in the damn window. I went back home, sat down, and ate my spaghetti.
Wow. Oh my God, Kathy, you are a badass.
No,
You are
you
a
just get used to it. You got to.
It's easy to
And
separate.
I didn't have to
voices.
run a code or anything. I wasn't going to run no code. I mean, evidently it wouldn't. And I was going to do was going to help. I just had to say, call it and wait for the coroner.
And voices. You said people either like you or they judge your name. Well, I love you, so what does that mean about me? Am I like one of the few? Because I love you. I just get mad when you get me down a rabbit hole when I can't get my way out and I'm not expecting it.
Well, I require my friends to be able to be really independent, and I expect them to tie the same rope around their waist when they go into a rabbit hole like I do around mine. Because if I don't put my own oxygen mask on, I can't breathe for anybody else.
Oh, I've learned watching TV with you.
So the microdosing works for you? That's great. Yeah, I don't drink. That was back in the day. It was one night a week. I don't do that no more. I'm old. I can't.
And you've
But
also
I
got
do enjoy my
littles.
medical marijuana. Yes, I do.
And you've also got littles that wake you up at the butt crack of dawn. So what?
Yeah.
You know.
All right, let's get back into this. I'm never gonna get done.
Okay, that was my fun
because they
joke.
can, and they feel powerful and tough when they do that, and they're not. They're just not. I want to pull this up with you
Okay.
guys. These kinds of people, they just make my blood boil just even talking about them.
Yeah, I can't prove it. But there's something weird going on in this case. I'm not going to put anything out there on Cher's channel, but
In my
something's going
opinion,
on.
it's look over there, not over here. Look over there. Look at what they're doing. They're
That's
so
all it is.
good.
It's a distraction. That's what I named it today. A
And
distraction.
guess where the distractions are all coming from?
Behind the wall.
Yeah, y'all are part of the distractions. I mean, that you can't put on the Proudfoots or the Power Socks. They're not out here causing distractions. They're not out here. Just saying.
You know what it is, Kathy? They're behind the wall clutching their pearls, allegedly.
Hey, ladies.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was epic. I'm not feeling well, so I'm going to call it a night as far as being on panel, but I will listen until I fall asleep.
All right,
Feel
Brittany. Thanks for
better.
coming up. I hope you feel better.
And thanks y'all for getting my joke. And no, I will not try it. I'm just a smart ass.
You have a good one, Brittany. I hope you feel better.
All right.
Distraction.
That's
It's
exactly what I'm
all
saying.
it is. It's let's talk about the things that don't matter.
Right. Ryan.
There. All right, but everyone, hold on. Am I sharing screen? Okay. No,
And
never mind. I know that
I
you
watched this. I watched
You
this
weren't
live, by the way.
Did you? And were you a little shocked?
Yeah, it was.
Hi, Ryan.
It was stuff that I hadn't seen before, so it was interesting.
Trigger warning. You're about to hear the N-word more than Dawn Wells on a drunk Friday night.
She's gonna show her own live. I don't want to hear the N word. I don't allow.
No. Don't play this.
Don't play that.
I don't allow that kind of language on my channel.
Good.
And I
Don't play
won't
anything
have
of what
it.
she's getting ready to play because it's all about dog. Don't play that.
I don't want no parts of it. I know what dog has said.
Dog said those words?
Oh,
No.
many
Yes.
times.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
no.
Yes.
Really?
Oh,
What a
yeah.
class act he is.
Why his show got canceled.
Yeah, that's why he does not have a show.
Mm-hmm.
Racially charged statements.
Yep. He's well known for that.
And it's because it's just too much fuckery, quite honestly, going on in the. Me now, I'm wanting to make my ass, and then everyone thinking the same thing. And I see it in the chats. This is no hate on anyone, but I don't like when the people in here, yeah, Cher's right, and kiss my ass, and then they go around to Brittany and they kiss Brittany's ass, and to be honest, you shouldn't take any of our words for Bible either. I always thought, like, do your own research. You know what I mean? Do your own research. Like me now, I'm wanting to make my own phone calls, and it's because it's just too much fuckery, quite honestly.
Phone calls to who? You keep saying you're going to make these phone calls. Exactly who are you calling?
I don't know, but why do they think they're going to give some woman it? Why does she think that they're going to give some woman in Canada who's being a know-nothing, nosy busybody that's come in after the 9th hour any information?
I still don't know who she's going to call. Ghostbusters? Who are you going to call?
I see you just read my text message.
Yep.
What?
Oh, just wait. Just wait. You know what's so funny, Tia? You had a thumbs up. You're on camera, and the way you're holding that, the camera recognized it, and all of a sudden, see the way you're holding your phone? Mm-hmm. Now, if you were to take and do the thumbs up sign, it like earlier, there it goes. See it?
There
over your head?
Yep, I see it.
Wait, I missed it. I'm out of the screen. Wait a minute.
You want me to do it
You're
again?
right, Musher.
Yeah, do it again.
Go ahead.
See it, Kathy?
Yeah.
Now, if you do a heart, it'll send like love.
Really? So if I do
tomorrow,
this,
I'm going to cam up for a change. Don't
there goes.
all over. Yeah. That's why I want to cam up. I want to play with that stuff.
Oh, chance. Okay. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Are you on a Mac, Tia?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's why. Because you're on a Mac. It only does it for Macs right now.
Oh, what?
It only does it for Mac right now.
Us broke bitches can't afford Macs, you know? We got to buy some thing from, I think this was from Korea or somewhere, some manufacturer over there. Yeah, us broke bitches can't buy them. You know, we're not grifters like Brittany here, you know. I do miss my tablet or my iPad though. Santa Claus might be good to me this year. You never know.
Going on in this case that makes me want to make my own phone calls and just hear it from the horse's mouth myself. Yeah, you can't take Justin just a human. We're all just a human. So, you know, we do our research. We have people that help us research as well, but we are all just human. I've heard them all live. We've all been guilty of we fuck up sometimes because we're human.
I mean, why can't law enforcement come out and be like, you know what? Seth was at work, Chris was at work, stop. Or we can confirm this, we can't confirm that. Like, they haven't done a press conference in months.
They don't owe you anything.
I mean, that's it. Like,
why would they? What do you think you're entitled to know? And there is the picture they were talking about. No one said law enforcement did that. At least to my knowledge.
We're over here trying to eat a whole cake and they've given us crumbs, you know, so it makes it difficult because we're taking those crumbs and picking every single tiny speck apart, you know, trying to see what we can figure out. I don't know.
That's what rats do.
Future, I guess.
What do you guys think you're going to
Yeah,
that's
what it looks like particle.
Go ahead.
What do you think you're going to figure out? What is it that your end goal is? You think you guys are all going to figure out?
Look, hold up. Hold up. Look, I don't know what's going on in chat. I'm not talking about the Karen Reed case. I'm reviewing these guys. Everybody's allowed to have their own opinion. Everybody can do what they want. I personally believe she's guilty. There's that. But I'm not discussing that. When the case comes back up and we're talking about it, then we can do that. But everybody's entitled to their own opinion, whether you believe or don't believe. I'm good with that. Everybody's allowed to think what they want. But I don't want chat derailed or anything saying anybody because they feel differently than you do. That's not how it works.
Well, let me say this too regarding what people can talk about, what they can't talk about, what you're owed from law enforcement. We worked with law enforcement with a family on a national case recently It's still getting press and attention. And we're not covering it right now because there's nothing to discuss.
Right.
We were asked to shut the fuck up, and shut the fuck up we shall, because we don't want to do anything to screw up the case. Also, we get our information, we put it out when it's kissed off by the family and law enforcement, not just, yes, we figured out things and we turned it in, but we had nothing, zero to do with catching the killer. Nothing. 100% law enforcement. Every bit of it was law enforcement. All of it.
And as far as this picture goes, this was, in my opinion, this was a really shitty thing for T-Rep to do.
Yes.
Why would you take this picture and post it? Why would you do that if you're supposed to be his friend and you staying in the man's house?
Yep.
And what purpose did showing him sleeping? Everybody needs to sleep. There's nothing wrong with the man sleeping.
But
what?
I don't think it's particle board. I think it's
That's linoleum.
like vinyl flooring.
Yeah, that looks like a. Hey, babe, can you come here and
looks
look at
like
this for a
vinyl.
minute?
I thought
carpenter.
T-Rev was so wrong for that crap when he did that. Like,
What
So
does
wrong.
what does that?
Hey, Rowdy.
What's that? The flooring.
It's
The type of
T-Rev.
flooring.
what?
It looks like those tile flooring. It's all
It's
made
the
pattern, or maybe it's
subfloor.
an epoxy flooring.
No,
Vinyl.
Could it be?
it's the subfloor. The
Could it
floor
just
was
be the
taken
padding
out
under the
to be
carpet?
replaced.
It's the
No, there was
padding,
tile
right?
put down. And that was the landlord's doing, no one else's. So I don't know who put this out there, but they shouldn't have. If somebody's out there saying that law enforcement did that, because they did not. In fact, that had been like that for quite a while. So whoever is putting that out there shouldn't be.
A part of a floor that the carpet's been ripped up,
It's the
or does that look like a normal floor? I can see the siding on that. I know you don't put on until after, like that would be ripped up if that would be taken off that sideboard, right? What's that called?
The baseboard.
That baseboard would be, if you're ripping out carpet, that comes off when you're ripping out carpet, by the way.
Right.
So look, yeah. So
There, the carpet looks like a lot. It looks like carpet, but down here it looks weird.
It's not even, he said it was his subfloor that the landlord had taken the old stuff up and was eventually putting down tile. Go back and watch it.
see, that looks like a bathroom floor to me, like with all like the like a vinyl flooring.
I mean, it looks like linoleum. Like you can see
Yeah,
like
linoleum.
that.
Yeah, the good old 80s linoleum.
Yeah, it's just like a deep flooring.
Lord
It's got, you can tell by like it tries to make it look like those little cheap stones, you know what I mean, or whatever, like marble.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why let's just get the people talking. It looks like the linoleum floors that back when I used to do like shrooms and ecstasy that I like thought no, like I made pictures of it. Like, that looks like a bathroom floor to me.
Linoleum.
I
Fucking hate
can't.
people that can't say it right.
I can't. You can't pick stupid. You just can't pick stupid. Yeah, T-Bar posted it in his Discord. Yeah, and he knew it would get out. That was a shitty thing to do.
That was the object of the game, I think.
Exactly. I mean, what's the big deal? The dude was taking a nap. He's entitled to take one. He's entitled to sleep.
Where
I don't even
literally
think
because
he's
of all the
asleep
fuckery.
in the picture. I think he's just turned the other way. I don't even believe he's sleeping. I mean, and it would make it even worse.
Well, he
if
said
were
he was.
sleeping.
He said he was. So
Well, that makes it even worse because that means that you're willing to film somebody in a vulnerable position.
Mm-hmm.
That makes it even worse.
Yep.
It's looked like a stadium of people pointing at me laughing, and also a witch head. But that looks like boring.
You're so fucking hilarious sometimes.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Sharon.
You're so
They're saying,
smart.
what are they saying, you guys? Hold on, let's put the headphones on. What are they saying?
Berber carpet or linoleum.
Like the linoleum I grew up with.
Yeah, but we can say, Seth. I'm sorry, Seth. I know Seth is
I'm
very.
gonna tell you what, Dad, no Berber carpet. Do you know how expensive that shit is? Okay, number one, you'd be paying a lot more rent for a place with Berber carpet, but that's definitely not no Berber. I can't. And these guys call themselves true crime. That's scary. Yikes.
Very upset about this picture being taken because this is a violation of him and his home, and I do apologize.
Yeah.
Just hit me
I
about
agree
that.
with that. I
So
agree
I
with
am
that.
so sorry and that I pulled this picture up, but I wanted to show this is
No, you're
not
not.
the
No, you're not. No, you're not. Because you wouldn't be showing it. You did it to get clicks and views.
the what's it called? The underflooring
It's
under
not
the
particle
carpet.
board. It's definitely
Right.
That's not even a color for particle board.
Right. So that's the reason why I
another
wanted
thing,
to.
Have you never changed? I mean, have you never changed the floor out in your house?
Oh, no, Justin would don't totally not do that himself. He would
Yeah, he
have
wouldn't get his hands dirty.
contractors and he would go stay in an Airbnb. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, when I
come
had
on,
rental
Justin.
property back in the day, we sold our building a long time ago, though, when our son passed away, because we were only buying them to pass them down to him. But when he passed away, we got rid of it. And
I didn't know you lost a son. I'm so sorry.
yeah, my only son, my only child. Yeah, he was
I'm
23.
so sorry. I didn't know that. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I found him.
oh.
Could be it's the carpet underlayment, although usually it's colored. It's
Yeah,
usually
there's
not
more
gray.
blue in that.
But it
And
does
let's-
have chunks of stuff in it that looks like that.
Let's be real though. Like honestly, this is where
And
I
yeah,
feel like
look at
logic
my
and
lighter.
common sense
Here,
should come in for
look.
people.
Here, bitch.
If
Here, look.
Seth's
Look
floor
this.
came up right after Sebastian went missing, they would jump on that. Like law enforcement would be on that quicker than white on rice. They would have went and pulled that carpet from any dumpster that it might have been
Oh,
at. It's just
I cannot.
did you just hear what she
The
said?
flooring was up before Sebastian even went missing. The landlord did it. It had been up for quite a while. The landlord was dragging their feet, replacing it, and then up the rent, according to Sean here. The person sleeping. Oh God, I can't with stupid. I can't. Oh.
doesn't even make sense what these
Well,
people are saying.
why don't we talk about this?
You
They've been
guys
to
missed
Seth's house
it.
once.
You
How
hear
many
what
times
she
have they been
said?
at the Bowerfoot's house?
Like at least 6 times, I believe.
I think he said 10, at least 10. And how many times have they been at the Bowerfoot's home? And
Hello?
the entire
Hello?
family. That's
Did you miss what she said?
I
She said
did.
they would be all over them like white on rice.
Yeah.
Back it up. She's totally just said that.
Yeah, she did. I heard her. Watch.
house once. How many
Doesn't even make sense what these people fit from any dumpster than missing. They would jump on that. Like law enforcement would be on that quicker than white on rice. They would have went and pulled that carpet from any dumpster that it might have been at. It's just doesn't even make sense what these people
why
are
don't we
saying.
talk about this? They've been to Seth's house once. How many times have they been at the Bowerfoot's house?
Like at least 6 times, I believe.
I think he said 10, at least 10. And
Because that's where he
how
went
many
missing
times have they
from
been at the
school.
Bowerfoot's home? And the entire family. That's not my words. That is Mr. Foot's words.
Sure.
If you can't act like an adult and address someone with their full name respectfully, shut the hell up.
The disrespect that they receive is just unbelievable. I just can't.
Well, and Seth rents his house. He's not a homeowner. He's a renter. So if if something was happening with the flooring, that would have to be done through the landlord. So it wouldn't be like it was a big old secret. Oh, my son just vanished, but now I need new.
Did you guys not pay attention to what Seth said about it? Go back and listen. Y'all saying you know this case like the back of your hands, but yet you don't know what he's had to say about the picture that was posted. Unbelievable. So now you're going to show us floors. Okay. Why? What does that have to do with anything?
You're right. Because
Flooring, okay.
according to them, it doesn't.
I mean,
Like whatever.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, what is the?
I think
the reasoning
because they're
you're
trying
looking
to
at
equate
Seth's
that.
floor?
Well, if that was really done by the landlord, then that means that Seth is innocent and nothing nefarious happened at his home. I do
Okay,
believe that's what they're
so
trying
I
to
don't.
That floor was like that before Sebastian went missing.
Right. It proves nothing.
Yeah.
It proves nothing. But okay. Carry
I don't think
on.
Seth is guilty of his son going missing. I think Seth is guilty of being an asshole. That's it.
I think he's also guilty of exploitation of his missing child.
I can get behind that. I agree with that.
In my
I
opinion.
get too. Do I think he had anything to do with it? No.
No.
But I do
No.
believe that he has caused the chaos.
Yes.
And I do believe that he is loving all the attention and, let's face it, the money.
I believe that he is financially profiting off the disappearance of his missing child.
Yeah.
I truly, that's how I feel.
Yep.
That's so
And
sad.
people, the reason I didn't play the dog stuff that she was showing, number one, you're not allowed to show TV shows. But the reason I didn't is because I know what that content included, and I won't play that crap on my channel. But you can go to shares. I will drop the link. You can go to the thing in the wall, and you can watch it. But I'm not playing that crap.
Good.
Not here.
Because they're saying that they pulled up the flooring and they didn't.
Okay.
They're saying that's particle board.
No, it's not.
It
It's not
is a subfloor.
particle board. Definitely not.
Sean even said it was the subfloor. Can you go back and listen?
Board.
Something like this.
I know. I just I almost picked for the bathroom, so that's yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's linoleum.
Oh my lord. So the dude who lives there, who's paying rent to live there, is wrong. He doesn't know what's going on, but y'all do because you live in his apartment, right? Got it.
No, that's not plywood.
Oh, I
Plywood's
cannot.
brown.
And this
And
is like
we're
multiple
looking
shades.
at plywood
You know
floors,
what?
but
I'm gonna look. I have
I,
pictures.
I call it padding. I say it's padding for the carpet.
I have pictures from the apartment building.
That is washed out MDF particle board from a subfloor.
Yes, it's
That
the
is
sub-
what that is.
in the rental
That
house
is-
that we bought beside our building, which was a 2-unit house. My husband was replacing the floors, the flooring. That is subfloor. I've seen
Yes.
it a million times. That is subfloor. That is what you have when you take up your carpet, your padding, or your tile or linoleum. That is subfloor. There
Yes.
was carpeting in that room. He said it himself. They
Yeah.
ripped it out and they were putting tile down. And it had been like that before Sebastian had went missing.
That is correct also.
the way that this is definitely gonna be probably what cement under there, maybe.
Or have we really been talking? Have they really been talking about this for 40 minutes?
Yeah.
It's not concrete, you dumb dick. Concrete.
And now I'm done.
She said it was concrete.
You dumb dick.
Oh my god, that matches cock nugget. I love it. Dumb dick. Dumb dick.
What concrete looks like that? Because I'm sitting out here on a concrete patio, and honey, it don't look nothing like that. It don't look nothing like that. And my driveway's concrete. It don't look nothing like that. I don't know. I've had lots of dry. I don't know. Oh, where do you live? I'm just wondering.
Be that cushiony stuff, but that's usually blue.
Yeah.
It's got blue in it usually.
Well, there's another thing too.
It's not
Plywood would have
carpet
lines.
padding.
Plywood doesn't fit the whole floor.
Well,
So there
yeah.
would be some lines,
Oh,
you know, where the
what do you think your subfloor is? What do you think your subfloor is?
Well, it's all right because Nana Dragonfly is about to tell you it's only hearsay anyway.
Oh, please. Oh, yes. I can't wait for this.
Oh, no. No, she's not. Oh, Lord, have mercy.
the plywood is put down.
You may not see one in this particular picture, which would be unlikely, but yeah, that's not
Very
That's not
easy
OSB.
for Seth to prove or disprove, by the way, on his own channel. Just like
He already addressed this when the
Did you
picture
hear
was
that?
put out.
On his own channel.
Own
They are
channel.
gearing up to put him on his own channel again.
Yeah, exactly. Because he's already addressed this when him and T-Reb had their bromance cracked over a woman. Because T-Reb needed a place to live. But okay. And apparently, never mind. I won't even go there. Never mind.
But it's already sheet vinyl. Yes, Rebecca, I think so.
It's not
I saw
vinyl.
somebody in chat earlier say, like, how much do they expect Seth to take? You know, like, they keep making all of these accusations about him that are horrendous, not just like speculation, but actually horrendous, accusing him of criminal activity.
Wait a minute.
But it's okay to do to Chris. Okay, cool.
Yeah, exactly. You guys have been accusing the Bowersogs and the Proudfoots for months.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Are you kidding me?
As long as we know, yo. As long as we know.
Oh. And I've never accused him of anything concerning his son being missing. My problem with him is his big mouth and the stuff he's put out here and the chaos he's caused and continues to support trash like you that continues the chaos.
You know, accusing him of bringing contraband into his employer, into his employment. Like, seriously, I just can't. I can't. He's already
you can't
dealing with it.
But you can accuse Chris of lying and of being an abuser without any evidence. You can accuse him of being a murderer without any evidence. Huh. Go figure.
His only child being gone. Like, he has no idea where his son is. And that's another thing I wanted to say. People are saying he's in love with Katie and he's doing everything he can to get to Katie. And he wore his suit at
what
court.
I've said is there's a fine line between love and hate. And he can't have her back. So now it's all about revenge. It's all about let me hurt her. He's still living in the past. And that's fact.
Is that stupid MMO tarot lady?
No, but she's just like her.
Well, I can tell you that some of that was said over on Queens, so you know who she's been listening to.
Mm-hmm. Hey, just watching.
To get to Katie because he
Oh
still
my
loves Katie.
God.
Trev
Whole
took that
fucking
picture
shit.
that time.
Very spiteful.
Why? What
He's
was that
upset.
picture? Is
I'm
Trev the one
sure.
starting that rumor? Is that what they said? Why was this?
T-Rev did take the picture to prove that he was at Seth's house. And these are his feet down here in the picture that we see.
Why couldn't he just ask Seth for a selfie?
Exactly.
Right.
And instead, we'll see.
What the hell?
That brings
Shady boots.
unflattering.
That's called shady boots. That's what's called.
Yeah,
Now
that's
there's
not.
going to be morons running around.
You
saying,
got to
"Oh,
remember,
OSB."
he's
But it,
putting on his woman at that time.
I mean, even if
Like,
they painted it, it still wouldn't look like that. It's not OSB. It's not subfloor.
I just,
Oh my fucking God, they're
is
still
a
on the
subfloor.
flooring.
We're still on the floor. Still on the floor. We're still on the floor.
Yeah.
I see Seth as a hurt father. He's hurt.
I do too.
He's hurt. And he tried to start out by working with Katie and Chris. He went to their house.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. He went against them every chance he could.
He was there all day on day 1 and day 2. And then on day 3, they had issues. So yeah, he did get in Chris's vehicle or vice versa. And they drove around and looked for Sebastian. So yeah, Chris did search one day from the vehicle. Good job. Thank you. But
Whoa, wait, back that up. I haven't heard this before. Wait, Seth got in a vehicle with Chris and they drove around looking for Sebastian together.
Day 2, yeah.
And was
On
Chris
day
the
2.
driver?
Yes.
That
What
was
does that have to do with anything?
Seth said that Chris
that is
agreed
creepy.
they were going to go on a, like, because Chris knew more of,
You
he knew
guys-
How is that creepy? Sticky Chair, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. I told you, stay in that freaking wall. Chris was the one that communicated with Seth. Chris helped Seth in many ways, financially, job-wise. Listened to his piss bagging all the time. What's creepy about it?
Because Chris drove.
Mm.
Is he a bad driver? What? I mean, what's creepy? I don't
And then on day 3, when they'd already agreed to no GoFundMe, day 3, the GoFundMe put up.
But that wasn't Seth. That was his sister.
But if old Shawnee boy didn't want it,
yeah,
he could have taken it down immediately and not taken one donation.
I agree. Oh, it's 11:11. Make a wish.
I want to win the
Or
lottery.
he could have said, "Thank you. That's all I need. We're going to go out. Like, my family's not comfortable with this." And shut it right down and kept the money. Thank you. I'm grateful for this. I appreciate it. And he's not. He's not.
So now it's creepy. Chris
Shells.
searched. It's creepy. He doesn't. Like, this shows nothing will ever be good for them. Confirmation bias is up. Yeah, you're right.
Somebody was asking what I'm painting. I'm painting shells.
Are you still making your wind chimes?
I am. I just made one for voices. You want to see it?
Uh-huh.
I love this one because it sounds.
Don't forget, I have a really big
I have to look away because I want to be surprised. So,
all right, just listen for it though.
Okay.
I have a really big patio around my pool, and I love chimes, and I love shells. Oh, that's
goodness.
pretty.
Oh
she's
my goodness.
gonna love
that's
that.
beautiful. I'm not looking.
You're gonna love it.
Sound?
I like the sound. That's gonna fit in nicely between my bamboo and the ones that Don K got me that have a high pitch. That's gonna fit in really nicely in my.
Tia, it is my birthday month. Not voice is mine.
I will send you one.
Oh my God! Now Griffin will say, "Oh my God, he's begging for a wind chime."
I will send you one, Kathy. You know I will. As long as you don't mind me having your address, I will send it to you. No problem. I have zero problem sending you one, love. I got all kinds of style. Oh, let me show you this one. Hold on. Before we get back
I don't think you'd give my address out to anybody.
I would never. Never. I would never. Okay. So we got the different stuff. This one's LFTs.
Oh, that's pretty.
We got
That's
that.
really
Oh,
nice.
look at that.
Mm-hmm.
And we did this one.
Oh gosh,
that's
I like
nice
that.
too.
Nice job.
And I'm working on this one.
Wow. You're very
Oh,
talented.
I like those.
Mm-hmm.
So we got different kinds.
Here, I can show you what I made last night.
Sorry, Kathy.
Sorry
I
for it.
derailed again.
No, not at all. I love it.
I made bats to go with the
Oh,
lantern.
I love those.
Those are so cool.
That's what their face looks like. And then you put one of those the battery operated tea lights in that.
Yeah, I
Just
love
like what
that.
the Ghost does. And so I got 4 of them done.
Oh, those are cool.
Tonight,
Thank you,
tonight I'm working on little cat pumpkin lanterns.
Oh, you guys are
Oh,
so
those are
talented.
cute.
I've got to I'll have it done by the time we're done. So yeah, that's what I've been working on while we've been.
I probably have 100 shells in front of me that I've shellacked.
Blackened shells.
My daughter loves seashells. Oh,
Yeah, I'll send you one. I'll make
the
one for
girl's
you, Kathy.
obsessed. Seashells and flowers.
Oh, I will. I'll make you one. I think it'd be
Aw.
fun.
That
I
would
would
be
love to.
awesome.
I would
Hey,
love to.
Marie. Okay, we're still gonna argue about the floor. I'm about done with this stuff because I'm about
Oh my
over the
God.
floor.
Okay, we'll show Koto's video. Let's just
Yeah,
be
let's
done
end
with
this.
this fool. Let's have a palate
Let's do that.
cleanser.
That's a
Oh
good
yeah,
idea, 'cause
Koto's video
I'm
was
really
good
sick of the
today.
floor. It was a big nothing, but yet they're talking about it for 45 minutes. And it really is a big nothing. It has nothing to do.
Well, and they've said that. They've said they've only been to his house once. But yet we're going to discuss the floor like there's gold in it, and that's where, we've hidden all the gold. And
all the gold
seriously,
is
I'm telling
in
you.
Seth's floor. It's not.
Are you talking
in
about the
any-
barbecue lady and Tony Mouse's, the recorded call?
Yes.
Oh, honey,
Is
I
that the one
covered
she
that.
did today?
I covered that that recorded call like 7 weeks ago. I was one of the first ones to play it.
Is that the one she put out today?
1 day ago. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I might be a day late and $1 short. Sorry,
But I'll play
Kodo.
it. But yeah, I covered that like, oh God, I know it had to be 7-8 weeks ago.
Well, no, don't cover it. If you've already covered it, then your
That's all
audience
right.
might
I
know.
love Kodo's videos.
I do too. They're very direct to the point. I get
Mhm.
all I need, and I don't have to watch the idiots.
Yeah, a lot of the text messages and stuff that have been shared over the last couple of weeks.
You did
I
that
did
already?
7-8 weeks ago. I was like, y'all late.
See, I told you I'm a day late and $1 short. Always.
Okay, Brittany.
This, yes. I'm gonna need money for my seashells. This one looks like an ear, by the way.
Well, now it's going to fire up alive. Hey, Lisa.
Oh, good, yeah.
That I was grifting
You're
for
grifting?
a damn wind chime.
You were grifting for seashells.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I live within 5 minutes from the beach,
Yeah.
Grifting for a seashell.
Well, too bad. It's my donation to Kathy P. Kathy Epps.
It's your panel dues.
That's right. We all got to pay them. My panel dues.
Oh, wow. This is a 24-minute video. Yeah, we'll
Kathy takes payment in crafts.
That's it. Hey.
I'll tell you what, though, this has been great therapy for me to get my anger out and just sit here and paint these damn shells. This has been awesome therapy.
Mm-hmm. And if you think these are fun, you ought to join a private StreamYard when one of these happens.
Can I? Can someone send me the link to that? That'll be fun.
I could put you
All right,
on the
I'm just
mailing
going to play a
list.
couple minutes of this because it is after 11 and I got to get up.
Yeah,
with
you
the
got
kiddos.
things to do.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that didn't do anything to you. I'm actually going to file a civil suit against you and make you pay to defend it. So then I sent him Seth, and he said, I don't accept services for him. Sorry, we have no contract. And then, so that was on.
Oh, time out. He said they have no contract? Okay. All right.
Yeah, right here.
Wow.
That was June 11th. And then June 29th. And obviously, you see, I didn't delete nothing. I'm not a deleter. Like, I'll put my shit out there. I don't care. I don't give a shit about your phony Office Depot cease and desist letter. By the way, June 29th was the time frame that they put my mom on the live.
You do care,
because he felt like obligated to come over. Even though he said, I got my popcorn, I'm watching this. Then he says to me, I don't give a shit about your phony Office Depot cease and desist letter. I quit speaking about you because I told you I would, and I'm a man of my word. You continue to put my name in your mouth. If you want to start this game with me again, then keep mentioning my name. There's a lot more info out there now. What happened in your childhood is sickening. No one should ever have to go through that. The man should be put down. Take that experience and use it for good. You won't have everyone standing in line to damage you.
Who the hell are you to talk about somebody's childhood experience?
Quick question: is that like a visit, like a threat, saying like I know about your childhood, and I'm gonna maybe like
It's a veiled threat.
Yeah. Like, oh, I might share it with the public type of deal. Is that like what I take it for?
No, but yes. I mean, I just think like they're just trying to expose my entire life.
You're a piece of shit, Tony. You're a fucking piece of shit. Like,
Oh, trash bag ass bitch piece of shit. You gnarly motherfucker. Come click the fucking link over here, Tone fucking bone.
So that was June 29th, and then July 14th, which I just have it on the next screen, says, this is your last friendly warning. If you continue to
Friendly
mention my
warning.
name,
Fuck yourself with your friendly fucking warning. Fuck you.
if you continue to mention my name when I haven't mentioned yours, your feelings will be hurt to a point you won't soon recover. I told you in a friendly way that only a tiny part of your checkered past has been revealed. Allow me to focus on helping a grieving father, or force me to put you firmly in your place. Your choice.
He's a sick bastard.
It was a veiled threat. This message confirms the veiled threat.
I'm telling you, he's gonna put you in your place. What a little bitch. To your motherfucking wife that way, bitch, but you ain't gonna talk to me that way. Promise you that.
July 14th.
I'm getting little peen energy from this gentleman. Little peen energy.
Oh yeah, we saw it. We saw it. It's tiny.
So it hangs a little to the right too. So then on July 19th, okay, I was live on my iPad, okay, and I sent this text message because someone messaged me and said that Tony, Chase, and Ocean were allegedly talking about my daughter. So I said, you guys are pathetic, talking about my daughter.
Hey, Marigold.
I'll give you a tour of my trailer in my yard tomorrow, so y'all can stop running your mouth about my house, saying my house is full of dog shit and piss, whatever. You all crossed the line, you, Ocean, and Chase. And then not even seconds later, like I'm gonna say within
And
2
y'all,
minutes.
I don't know how many, a lot of you were here when I covered this with what they did to barbecue, how they had her biological mother and her aunt up on panel after what this girl has been through. It was disgusting. And guess who was one of the pushers and all that stuff and digging in her past and everything else.
Tony?
I don't know what you guys.
In fact, Barbecue came up on panel for a couple of minutes that night because there was parts of it she didn't want re-aired, and I could understand that, because there was some shit said that should not have been said. They should have never had them up, and of course, Jason and all them tried to backpedal out of it. Well, I didn't know who she was. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. That was purposely done. In fact, Salty Lunatics was on. That was the first time she came on that night. The live's still up. It's
guys think that you're doing. I was live. Hold on. I don't know what you guys think you're doing. Let me pause this because this is the order that happened, and I like to come correct. I'm live. It's actually 1:19 a.m. Someone screen recorded this. So if you go back to that picture, it was within whatever couple minutes. So this is the call. I'm on live. He calls my phone. Someone sends this to me. So obviously, I didn't record his phone call. This is obviously sent to me. It's two parts. What you guys think that you're doing?
1 second. Air Force Vet. She said all of this has been sent to the law enforcement, so it's all been turned over to the police already.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, she said she sent this to Ellie. Yep. The chat was asking and saying you should send this to law enforcement because it involves your child and stuff, but you already have, right? So you've already turned all of everything over.
Everything's been turned over.
Right, which is why there is a criminal investigation. Well, that's not the reason why, but that goes with the criminal investigation that's going on. I'm sure they put that right on in that little file.
Yeah. All right, let me start over then. It's two parts because I don't know what you guys think that you're doing. Hold on just a second. No, I'm not gonna hold on. I don't know what you guys think you're doing, but you're calling my daughter fat and lazy, and your little 2 a.m. girls are over there saying they're gonna cut my fucking brakes.
Who is live right now? That bitch walking in the car. I've literally been watching.
Why are you guys saying that you're gonna have somebody cut my fucking brakes? Why are you calling my daughter fat, lazy, and unmotivated? And why are you saying my house is full of dog shit and piss and so is my backyard? That's what I want to know. You and Ocean and Chase, Tony.
Listen to me.
No, you guys have fucking doxed me.
You sound so creepy.
You had somebody call my fucking phone the other day and call me the N-word. It's your account. You run the Harley guy account. I've reported all this shit to my attorney. Tony.
I'm trying to have a conversation with you. I have been watching RNC with my wife all night. I've been on TikTok. I have not talked to these girls tonight at all.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, I don't even know who's live right now to know which one you're talking about.
I'm not talking about a live, Tony. I'm talking about all the shit you have puppeteered and puppet mastered with all your little friends. Okay? Tell me this. Just tell me this. Tell me this. Just tell me this. Do you did you have access to the Harley guy account?
Listen.
Yes or no?
If you're muted, if you're talking, we can't hear you. You're muted.
I have no idea. I put nothing past anybody anymore. Just watching. I really don't anymore. With everything that's happened, I put nothing past anybody. You don't know who to believe. You really don't.
Handful of people that have said from your group chats that you had access to that.
I will tell you this. I promise you on my Harley account has nothing to do with Seth or I.
He only said Seth alive. Then whose is it?
I have no clue whose it is.
Neither.
If you call that account back to me, I'll give you 10 grand.
I don't want your money. I don't need your money. I got my own. I'm gonna pause that right there because he said
if you call that account back to me, I'll give you 10 grand.
He said if you can link that account back to me, I'll give you 10 grand. I don't want your money. I don't need your money. I got my own money. Remember, I got a puppy mill going on.
When you had a civil conversation, it's not Seth's account. It's not my account.
Then whose is it? Whose is it? Well, what would I tell? What would you say? What would you say if I have a screenshot of the chat saying that Seth made that account? You took the account over. So whose is it? Ocean's or Chase's? Whose is it?
You don't have it from my chat.
Whose is it?
It's never even been talked
Whose is it? Whose is it? Why do you guys play fucking games like this? It's so petty. You guys literally, you and your little fucking people are over there talking about me, talking about my mom, talking about my daughter. No, I am. Yeah, because.
And even Seth talked about her daughter on oh gosh, now I can't even think of his name. Pascal's show. And he brought up the drama about the prom dress. So don't tell me he didn't know what was going on. And he wasn't a part of it.
Literally, you and your little fucking people are over there talking about me, talking about my mom, talking about my daughter. No, I am. Yeah, because you didn't talk all calm because you're a fucking narcissist or psychopath or something.
If you didn't talk about me, I wouldn't talk about you. And I haven't.
I'm allowed to talk about whatever I want to talk about. You're the one messaging me fucking threatening that shit.
Because you told me that you wouldn't talk about me if I didn't talk about you.
You know what? You didn't keep your word. You fucking lied and said all those people were in the phone call and none of them were. Only
got it
you
done.
fucking lied to me.
I didn't lie to you.
What?
Oh, cute.
You see that?
Wait, let me
With
see.
the tea light in it.
That's really cute. I'm working on a show.
Oh, that is nice.
Thank you.
Oh, I like that.
You like
guys
this?
are making me want to go back to crafting.
What do you think of this, voices?
Those
Oh
are
God,
pretty.
that's beautiful.
You
Yeah,
like it?
is.
I do. That's beautiful.
You do
Yeah,
such
right,
good
C.
work.
Bonbon.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was on the Pascal show, on his interview on the Pascal show. He very much did bring up her daughter and talk about the prom dress and stuff.
That's not right.
Gross.
Yeah. So don't tell me he wasn't aware of what's going on and he wasn't a part of it. Because how would he have known about it?
Oh, hey, Ange. Listen, I don't always look. I've stopped looking at chat continuously unless it's my panel. I'm not obligated to read every comment. So I've just really just kind of been when one jumps out at me, I might say something. But yeah, no, I see everything. I just don't always respond.
Okay. I think we're gonna. I don't know how much more I want to listen to this.
I'm gonna wrap it up.
You're a liar because I talked to Caps and Bertha. They weren't even on the phone call.
Let me tell you something.
Oh my God.
The phone call was initiated, all 6 people.
And only one person
I
answered.
was driving, and I saw 6 people that were invited to the call. I thought we were all talking, but Chaps and Bertha lied to you. They were on that call. The only one that wasn't was Chase.
Where's the proof, Tony?
This digging that you're talking about, I'm telling you right now that the 2 that were doing all the personal
Well, that's funny that Chase, you're claiming, wasn't on the call, but it was her TikTok. She's the one that had people up in the boxes. She's the one that had the aunt and the biological mother up. Huh. Go figure.
were those 2.
Okay. And Phoenix
And
and
mind you,
Ocean.
Chasen is the one of the TikTokers that Tony allegedly was helping out with certain things.
Oh yeah, the groceries and the phone bill.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Anderson.
And Chase were in little.
They didn't do things to hurt you, but they didn't do the personal stuff.
They all did. Chase out fucking lives talking about me. Literally talking about me.
This is coming from
That's
today,
true.
because today I have not heard from
I've reviewed them.
any of these girls today, other than Maddie, who's my friend. So I don't know
I don't even know who that is.
Well, that's it. She doesn't do anything to you.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Yeah, well, but it's not anybody's.
You need to rein in your shit, okay? Because if you want to trudge down this hill and you want everybody to be supportive and all this stuff, and you're on Seth,
I don't care who's supporting. I give you my word. I would not.
You're interrupting me. First of all, yeah, you had everybody else do it. You had a texting conversation.
Oh, yes, you did, Tony. I reviewed that as well. It's on my channel where the retired canine cop, Shane, the fake lawyer, Delta, and Kayla Gray told the truth about how you would pass information and also ask Shane to use his contacts to get you even more info on people. So on my channel. That was 7-8 weeks ago, maybe longer.
Texting conversation with numerous people, and you said, I want you to dig. Where's the other part of this? Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna get this right now. Just pause me for a second. I might have it in my own screen recordings, but hold on.
Well, the lives on, guys, please go over and give Coda. The only reason why I can't finish playing this is because it's 11:30, and kids got school in the morning. But I also reviewed all this 7-8 weeks ago, maybe even a little bit longer, on my channel. My lives are still up. The only one's not up is last night's porn bomb. What a disappointment that was. I mean, God, my first porn bomb, you couldn't even give me a good one. Jeez. Anyway, but yeah, that stuff's all on there. You can go back. I believe that's from Queen's Live. Yeah, I got it. I just got to get it. I got to go over to the phone store, and because I had them suspend my service because I wasn't going to pay for someone else to use my phone. I gave her a few hours and then I had suspended. So now I got to go over and repay to get it all put back together, put back on. Not a fun thing. Hopefully I can keep the same number, because I've had that number for so many years. I'm not one to change phone numbers and stuff. Hey, Music City Mom.
Music City Mom, I've never shellacked seashells on the seashore. I've been a shellacking fool tonight.
You've been
Y'all
doing a
could
great
see.
job. They're nice.
They look
All right,
good.
guys. I'm going to end this because it is 11:30 and I got to get up at 5 o'clock because the kids want eggs and stuff for breakfast instead of something simple. But, and yeah, I got to make them breakfast. Anyway, you do
Hey,
awesome.
thanks for
Those
having
shells
us
are
over to
beautiful.
play.
Oh, thank you guys for coming up and for sharing your artistry because I love watching the crafts. I could sit and watch you do that.
Thank you for it's so relaxed. I'm telling you, it was like therapy for me tonight. Thank you for once again having me. And your chat is just amazing. They're really nice people in here. Really have enjoyed it very, very much.
I love it when you guys come up and the chat loves you guys. I get so many I get nothing but positive feedback. Nothing.
Well, I apologize to B Tim if I pissed him off today.
Oh,
But
no, that's just B Tim. I'm voices.
Yeah, no, Tia, like every night he's very strict in his sleep
Yes,
schedule. It was
very.
also a long day.
I get it.
He had talked about it. So don't take that to heart, but
Hey,
and
retarded.
if you did, I'm sure it'll be forgiven because he probably heard what you said about him. I didn't mean to offend you. And I don't believe that you're just not that kind of person that comes out. That's more my style. Anyway, hey, y'all have a good night.
You too. Thank you so much. Take care, you
Bye.
guys.
All right. Thank you for coming up, everybody. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the memberships, for your staying with me. I appreciate that. It all helps me keep the channel going. But you all have a really good night. Thank you for hanging with me so long. And I'll be seeing you on these streets. I'll be live tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm actually going to cam up again. It's been a couple months since I cammed up. I'm going to throw on some makeup and actually cam up because I want to, laugh because tomorrow's going to be good because we're going to review some chat with old Brittany J and her wild ass. But thank you again, everybody. Mods, thank you. You did a fantastic job as always. And just thank the whole chat. You guys are the best. We're the best misfits around. It proving he was sleeping. Who knows? Weeping Waters. Who knows? I don't think it was an appropriate picture to take, but wasn't me. And that's on him. But thank you. Oh, I didn't even see private chat. I'm not even reading it. Yes, voices. You're correct. Okay. All right. No, you weren't, Tia. You're fine. But guys, again, thank you for everything. And I'll be seeing y'all tomorrow. Good night, all.